Red hit. Red hit. Red destroyed. Blue hit. Blue hit. Blue destroyed.
Hello, hello.
Hello, welcome. We've got Commander Snake over here now.
Yeah.
So what's up?
Sorry for the little stream crash, but we're back now. Got Aftershock, Riptide, and Rampage. Just replaying from the
replay
start.
game, right?
Yeah. Well, not a replay game. Just we had something happen. The game had to be aborted, and now we are back in.
There's even stream crash as well. So
Yeah.
big issue. We don't see anyone on Mez.
Just something
which is
happened.
really surprising.
Yeah,
Especially
not
for
for Mez at the
Rampage.
moment.
Dart loves to go on that mezzanine. So does Fuggin. So kind of surprised that neither of them are on there trying to fight for it at least.
Yeah, we've got all three teams quite quiet. As Red cracks into green, a Spider just walking behind Holmes there and almost,
Not shooting him as well.
almost getting to Alien.
Or Sadler.
Oh.
Did Sadler put a shot in? He did too.
He did. So unfortunate there. Rampage might just
I think
reach
they have
that.
I think a 3-man hit right there with
Yeah.
Sadlam, Spider, and maybe Max as well.
But it
Surprising.
looks like Green has crunched down on that.
Kind of negating that. To go back to the arena, nothing really happening.
Yeah,
Check the
just got people
scoreboard.
reloading as, there we go. As all the defenses are reset.
After getting Riptide getting an early base team, maybe hit everyone.
Yep. Holmes taking one of the early bases, so Holmes not playing that last line spot anymore. Jumping
Yeah,
out for the finals.
It's been quite weird. I haven't really seen a pattern when he goes in or not.
Yeah, he's quite... Oh, nice shot there by Zam, but unfortunately,
Phasing coming just out a bit too much there.
Red just getting on the back of that. But yeah, he's been doing really well in the last line, so yeah.
He has been very much so.
But I'm sure he's also doing quite well in attack. Didn't realize Zam was just behind him there. Zam makes another run down towards Red. Oh, nice little move there by Chutch, just to tuck
Yeah,
into that
actually,
panel
yeah.
just before Noodle's lunge.
We see greens there as well.
Yeah.
Nothing much else happening. I mean, Rampage and Riptide kind of on their toes for
Yeah.
back points, just like K and after pulling ahead with just another 1,000 in front.
Yep.
We've seen all teams reset. Dart back on mezzanine where he likes to be.
Yeah.
I think Red just gone to blue base. So Dart will be crunching home.
Yeah. Fuggin with a lot of
Ooh,
pack
I
when
think they-
he's playing.
I think they're going to be doing a quick red hit right here.
Yeah. Here comes Blue. Multiple Blues running past that back door. And Green's there as well.
As a 2-man lock.
Yep. Mikey jumping in the base to lock with Chutch.
Red hit.
Oh, first shot in for Dart before killing Chutch, I think. Oh, and denied out that front door.
As Jesse locks back in. We see a bit of action at blue base. Green's trying to make their little attack.
Yeah, I think they recognise the 3-man lunge.
So close for
Good.
Dart.
Good tucks here by their back pocket players. Both Chutch and Jesse just tucking into that back pocket as the lunge is happening.
Nice phaser shot by the
Working.
blue player.
Yeah, I think that was Zam.
Zan's been pretty killer on these phases.
Yeah. Huggin, Noodle, and Zam all getting a solid amount of pack for their teams.
Not really too much happening. All teams have reset.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of action at blue base.
Just saw some Reds running to as there's a lunge about... Nah. Bullbean's just real tucked in.
Green hit.
Manages to get the double.
Green hit.
Action at green
Blue
base.
destroyed.
Red's in. Oh, I think that was a one-shot deny on... Wait, no, did Holmes get it?
I think fucking got it.
Fuggin got it,
Yeah,
sorry.
fucking got it.
Crazy.
As they lock back inside. Everyone's kind of left blue base now.
Yeah, so this is huge for Aftershock.
Random-
They've got a pack lead and now they're upper base as well.
I mean, yeah, Rampage really just kind of struggling here.
Yeah, just not really managing to get much done. If we take a quick look at the scoreboard, yeah, we can see Spider not probably doing the usual Spider things in terms of a huge TR. Fuggin doing well, 35 tags. Zam also with 33. But yeah, those bases
Spider
pulling
and
up Shock.
Dortmund's looking at the same door. Interesting move.
Yeah, and you can see how on the percentages how Aftershock is just kind of pretty even between the two teams, but Riptide isn't shooting a lot of blue, and blue's more even, but like Aftershock just keeping themselves in the pack against both teams, kind of keeping themselves in the middle. Another hit on green for Aftershock, Mikey,
And also
Oh,
red base is
denied.
failed.
Yep, Noodle picking up red.
A lot of
And-
action on both bases. Yeah, blue have gone.
Home-
I think they've dumped.
Yeah, I think it's fair enough, and I think Aftershock also dumped at the right time to be able to, you know, kind of keep themselves in the lead.
So green and blue are both trying to attack that red base. Red be getting a lot of pack points here. Noodles back inside, gets shot out though. Sadlamp maybe going for a two-man lock here with Spider.
Yep.
Doesn't seem to quite get it though.
Moves into that front pocket, which is an interesting call.
I think that's Pugtail getting
It's on-
his free blue.
Yeah.
There's not going to be enough time for both teams to get 5 blues here. So
Yeah,
they're probably
so-
trying to lock in.
A well-timed dump by Rampage.
I think
Whether
so,
they can
yeah.
make it work. Sadlamp picking up red.
I think it's a 3-man dump. Red's at
Green.
green, blue's
Yeah.
at red, and then green's at blue.
I think this shows that Aftershock and Riptide are both backing their own pack. Like they both
Yeah.
think they're already ahead.
In this, Rampage kind of lose the base race.
Yeah, they need to go. They need to go and start contesting the other two teams because they're the team that needs to catch up. They're not happy with this status quo of all three teams picking up bases at the same time.
Yeah. We're definitely in this last couple 3 minutes, we're going to see a big staircase for these 3 teams.
All teams, yep, for sure. And we'll have to see whether they continue rotating around afterwards or whether anyone tries to stay and hold. I think most likely to stay and hold is probably green. They won't want reds picking up this free blue.
Yeah, true. Reckon
If they've read
Rampage
the game
probably
correctly.
leave, right?
Rampage are going to have to leave. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if we
Maybe
see
it's-
some of them start attacking green now.
I think what they're going to do is this is like their new home, and they're going to start doing 3-man pushes from red.
Yeah.
While still having 2 at red base, trying to keep up Riptide out of it.
Yes.
Well, and
So
Aftershock.
they've got 2 more reds to pick up. Dart and Zam needing red, but they need to start going for some greens because they're not going to have time. Oh, deny on Jesse,
I want to see what
and
happens.
that puts this delay of Jesse getting his green base is great for Aftershock.
Mm.
Just a good lunge there from Spider, right? I think it's Spider who gets the lunge. Yeah, good lunge from Spider. Let's go look back at the scoreboard. Jesse picked up the green, and now Aftershock is gone. Dart picked up red.
I think
And
Rampage just kind of
Riptide, Noodle doesn't have yet, but it looks like they've also left blue. But yeah,
What is it?
uh,
Another 3-way baseball.
Aftershock getting very delayed in their bases, and that might cost them to Riptide, as well as that deny by Spider. So they're just falling behind Riptide in the pack now. Sadlamp going for green, picks it up, and all 3 bases just we're keeping the staircase going.
This is going to be a really tight one.
Yeah. It'll be tight between these top 2, but Riptide are just picking up more pack than Aftershock at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, nicely done. Looking at this red base, not a lot happening at the other 2. A little bit surprised Aftershock aren't. Looks like blue's at home.
Sadland back at home, while also at green base as well.
Red getting into blue. There's one in the box.
Blue destroyed.
Oh,
no. I think that's a kills it right there.
for Aftershock, no, Riptide take it.
Rampage.
Riptide take it. Riptide with a base in the last 5 seconds.
Wow, wait. What an exciting game.
Solid game there for Riptide, and they ended up almost being up by a full base worth of pack points anyway. So
I think it's the
They
lowest
just-
I've seen Spider's tag ratio be.
yeah, same actually. And that's saying something when it's 121. Like,
Only 121? Come on.
yeah, look, it's yeah, unfortunate for Rampage. They just couldn't get anything going in the early game. They didn't have any of those base hits, and that dump was definitely what they needed to do. But yeah, Zam had a bit of a killer game on the pack, but didn't pick up any bases.
Considered fucking 12-2.
Oh yeah,
Really nice game. 140 TR. He's gonna be happy.
yeah.
Oh, happy
Happy Riptide noises.
Yeah, happy Riptide noises.
they're keen. They can hear them saying one more.
So that means Riptide and Rampage both move into the Dragons game.
Yep. So they'll drop down into bottom track, one game off of the golden game.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Did you press post? Are we talking? Are we?
We are yapping.
We are yapping. Okay, just checking.
Yeah. So coming into golden game 1.
Catalyst, Spartans, and Storm. Woo! Big game.
Big game.
Big game.
Queensland Loaf. So yeah, Catalyst with the first pick. Blue base. We've got next pick was Spartans and they took green, so Storm getting left with red. But yeah. Oh.
Bones gone crazy.
Bones hitting it.
Maybe they hit together?
Whoa.
Getting funky with it. Getting crazy.
Alright, as the game starts up, so first big game.
Yeah, okay. So who was Spartans in this game?
I believe
Potato,
it's...
Fuzzy, Taipan, Stalker.
So it must be Cans.
Cans fits in. And for Blue,
Blue
Catalyst.
It might be...
It might be
let's give it a sec. I think it's either... No, it's not Grub. It's not Wham.
Maybe Wax.
It's either Wax or Dodge. I think I just saw Wax out there, so I think they're sitting Wax.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Diego, Lilbo up on that ramp early. Couple of doubles.
So Potato loves ramp. He plays there pretty much constantly.
Yeah.
Whenever we played Spartans, he was just on them.
And oh my lord, is it a just pack point game right now?
I think Blue made
nobody...
3-man hit real quick because they do see a 2-man lock inside.
No, I think Lilbo was up on the Mez, but I don't think they're actually 3 hitting anywhere yet, at least.
Spartan's gone a bit crazy on the pack right now.
We can just see someone in that blue snake just pinging shots at Grub. Oh, we've got Lilbo in green.
On Pillar. See, Pillar's a good spot
to
shoot from.
Unfortunate there. It was a good crack, probably just got caught out there, got pincered by both doors, was unfortunate.
Good action at Blue.
Oh,
Fiber gets inside.
On the pillar.
Oh,
nice
that's
take.
A really nice take. Do they do lock? No, they do not.
No, they get shot out, but they're probably going to get home, try and prevent the counter hit. Red getting hit by Taipan.
I mean, Fiber gets the first base of the game. Taipan, bit jealous, gets the second.
Yeah, I mean, and Taipan also sprinting home, making sure that there's no counter hit for Red.
I mean, there was 5 at home for Red, still dropping bit
yeah,
late there.
it was unfortunate because they were trying to prevent that counter hit, and what happened was that the counter hit actually came from green, not from blue. So while trying to be on the back of the Blues, they got by green.
Potato and Lilbo once again dueling off on Mez.
Yeah, and shot coming in to clean up.
Not looking too happy. Red shot him in the back.
No, I don't even think it was a red. I think it was a blue from Light Mirror.
Yeah, that could be too. I thought it might have been a team kill.
It was a funny reaction.
Alright, maybe trying to scout out, see what base they want to hit first.
Yeah, Catalyst can't be feeling good right now. Like they have not got a lot of back points.
I think I see Paragon at whatever junk. That's the one.
Yeah. Would not be surprised to see some kind of reaction soon from Catalyst, whether it's another 3-man hit or whether they're just going to back themselves to continue playing this pack game and catch up.
If we do check the 5x3, Catalyst, their pack points are really struggling there. Really, really struggling. They just haven't been getting that pack on Mez or just getting shots. Yeah. They've also put 2 shots in the base as well, which does not help at all.
Wham 1-6, Dodge is 5-14.
Yeah.
It's just not going their way.
Not really at all.
Alright, I've got chat up now. Unfortunately, the chat stopped working on our screen, so now we can see Now we can see chat.
Catalyst did a little hit at red. No luck there. Actually, I'll go up there. Actually, I don't know how.
It's all good.
I don't know.
I know, but I've got the mouse, so all good.
All good, but
All good, but all right.
just check the arena cam again. No one's really on Mez.
Yeah, just a slow game so far. I
Actually,
wouldn't be
green.
surprised, like, given the precedent we had at pre-nats, wouldn't be surprising to just see this kind of play out for another, like, 4 or so minutes, and then we'll just get a staircase from all 3 teams. Whoever jumps first will get reacted to.
Good action at green still. Maybe going through back door.
Or
No luck. Getting shot in the back by Mirror. Or Snake.
Snake,
But not you.
not me.
Firebird now taking control of Mez. Good win, Riptide. Good win.
Yeah.
Green hit.
Got an excited volley coming in.
Oh, Dodge sticking out his chest a little bit too much there as Typhon gets back inside the space.
Yeah, and Dodd, and now 3 shots to denies. Catalyst about 3k behind in the pack game to Storm, and about 5k to Spartans. So,
Husky's been holding that angle for the past 5 minutes.
and they've been really quiet at home. Like,
Yeah.
Husky has no points. Wham has no points. Like,
I mean, the one time that the base did got hit, it was pretty much like a one and done.
yeah,
No pack points to really be get there.
looks like blue. Saw one blue run down alley in red. So we'll have to see whether Moss just holding that spot.
That potato
Lots.
taking it quick might hit at blue there.
Yep, running down that. Oh,
Typhon potato almost kissed there.
we've got. Yeah, they're resetting. They just did that one live hit. Not trying to feed too much pack to the blue team. Can see
We could feed a little bit back to that blue team.
Can see Lilbo pushing up right up to the mez. Yep, on the mez again.
Nothing really happening here. Potato.
Oh,
What?
Diego just did not see him. I think he was looking the other way. Alright.
Rob does get control again.
Yeah. We will have
Bit of
to
a
see.
slower game as we see the worm. Oh, other way.
The worm is, yeah. You can see Catalyst quite out of it right now.
I'm not sure if holding the 2 is like the best idea. Bit of action at red base.
I think they've got their game plan. They got in, unfortunately. I think there's 4. Oh, Taipan getting
boy.
in.
What?
Oh,
Crazy shot.
Back,
I think
yeah.
I was also jumping.
back sensor? Like, how was that back sensor? Holy. Crazy reflect. What venue were the last Nats played at? The last Nats were in Albury last year. Wombat. We've got, alright. 5 minutes left, 6 minutes left in the game, just over the halfway mark. So we'll have to see whether something gets called by this Catalyst team. Because Spartans just kind of running away with it a bit at the moment. A lot of pack points. Not crazy TRs. Fuzzy doing well in the last line. Zeropa also doing pretty well, but
Yeah.
they just have tag volume over the other 2 teams.
Catalyst definitely know that their pack is no good at this moment.
Yeah.
They're going to be doing something drastic pretty soon, I think.
I would agree. Whether it is trying to dump or whether it is just here goes Dodge and green.
Destroyed.
Oh, that's
nice
a very
take.
nice take. I actually want to get a replay on that one.
Take a replay in a sec. We'll see. I'm keen to see what green does. We got to
Green's up there.
Leveled up.
The live cam.
Well done.
yeah. There's the live camera, but green. I'm not sure if that's green trying to crack. There's 3 blue inside. Husky still inside that blue base. Anyone trying to counter hit on blue? Nah. Looking at the doors, green is not there. Green is not there.
Green hit.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see green over at blue. Here we go.
Oh,
Yep. Green is. I think Spartans are dumping to stay ahead,
Destroyed.
Yeah, I think that's a good call to make.
and definitely a good call. Yeah.
Red's now started getting there, trying to get their dumps.
So
Being 2-man lock, 1 alien, 1 under.
yeah, I think we might see a bit of a full rotation in a sec. Not sure. Catalyst still at home. They're not going to counter dump.
I mean, they just want those juicy pack points, right?
Yeah. Oh, Lilbo cracking out both of these red players. I think he's by himself in this green base, so got Shock and Firebird about to lunge both doors. I'm not sure. Stalker picking up blue.
Let's play before he starts putting shots into space.
Yeah.
Just to feel a bit more secure. But right now he's just getting a mega pack at this moment.
He's going grab him red. Diego going crazy in that green base, but in the end, Peregrine gets in to take it. Unfortunately, nice sludge there from
very
Wham.
nice by Wham. Now red have dumped into green.
And honestly, this dump to stay ahead has not worked out very well for Spartans. Lilbo is now inside red, waiting for it to come up. They got the two-man lock. Dodge is rocked up. Yeah, this is... It's as we said, we're just seeing the staircases. Three-way kind of base swap. Green's just holding
inside to like a hybrid where they're staying at home trying to collect pack while also just collecting reds.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing it a bit weirdly, but hey, it's working. It's got them ahead of Storm at least.
They caught up on that pack real quick as well.
Yeah,
they were down like
Spartan's still 5k up on this pack.
Catching up to Storm.
Yeah, catching up to Storm, but they have a long way to go to catch up to. Or Husky going for the lunge on Taipan.
Not quite getting it. We see anything on Mez?
With 2.5 minutes left in the game, Spartans with a big pack lead. Dodge picking up that red base, so they're even on bases again, but still 6k down on pack. And red just picking up these greens. It's interesting. So Spartans have one blue left to pick up, and then they just have reds. And red is empty at the moment. It is down. I'm assuming we'll see another Catalyst player run in to pick it up in a sec. Potato picking up their last blue, and I think honestly that base there seals it for Spartans. I don't think Catalyst can catch up here.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assumption.
As one more, just Firebird left to take green for Storm. We'll have to see. Well, look, looks like Spartans are holding with at least 2 in blue.
Do Storm stay at green and hold Catalyst out of green?
Possibly. We'll have to see. Depends what Spartans do, but it looks like at least some of Spartans is moving to red. Yep, we see Fuzzy get inside.
As Surge's GC, what would Surge do?
We wouldn't.
Oh, we wouldn't.
We would be obviously winning already, so it'd be fine.
Of course. How did I forget that?
Yeah, Spartans just really just pulling away with it. Like,
yeah,
that pack they got just both. You can see their worm just at the start, how far up it is on Catalyst, and like a little bit ahead of Storm, and it feels like Storm just like they reacted at the right time. Just whether the three-way swap was the play for them, it just didn't work out to be really.
Realistically, do we think that Spartans not gave it to Catalyst but helped him out a bit?
I don't think so. I don't think they helped him out. I think they were hoping that Catalyst would, like, you know, they were just dumping to stay ahead.
Yeah,
and it really just has worked out for them.
Would there be a reason why they chose Catalyst over Storm?
Well, Taipan had a red off the start.
Yeah, okay, so just one of the
but
opposite.
also, yeah, I'm not sure. Couldn't tell you what was going through their heads there. I don't know. My brain's kind of turned off.
Fair enough.
Rock picking up blue, and that puts them back ahead of Catalyst. But yeah, so Spartans will take this game. So Husky picking up green, and now they might be heading over to red. Catalyst ahead, not by much.
It's a target difference.
It will decide. Yeah, Catalyst picking up second. It'll decide color choice for next game. So yeah, big win for Spartans. That's some serious momentum coming into the grand finals.
They're first. They're in.
Yep, that's Spartans in the grand finals.
Yep.
Monster game there.
100%. 100%. I mean, tag streak of 8 on Taipan. Nice.
9 clean bases. They didn't get denied. Just
true.
Really well executed. Really well executed.
I mean, how many shots did denied? Only 4. I can't count. 3.
Catalyst did get denied for 3 shots, but that was all in the early game when it was a really slow pack game, and then after that, everyone got bases cleanly because everyone was just dumped.
That line is so flat. Yeah. It is so incredibly flat.
No one was really getting significant points. But yeah.
That was a really fun game. Did we see them in the pack room? Nah, they're already
they're out. They're out.
They're already gone.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Husky having a bit of a rough game.
Not his usual 200% tag ratios.
Yeah, just because of how the game kind of played out.
Yeah.
Didn't
They
have
had
any huge
Zero
tech
action for pretty much the entire game, and then that last, like, at the 9-minute mark, just going crazy.
Yep. Green's won 6 of the last 7 games now. Benson's just said in chat.
Really?
Yep. So
Green
crazy,
top. That's
crazy
what
stuff.
I'm saying.
I mean, Green is definitely like. It feels like Green started to get this like at the start of the lower tier teams. Everyone was picking Green first, and then people just started to pick like blue and red for reasons, and I don't think necessarily bad reasons. Just we haven't seen Green. When was the last time we saw Green first picked? This game we're about to go into, Aftershock picked Green first, but we can't scroll back. I'm curious as to when the last time we saw Green get first picked in the series in finals was. We've got. Well, it was Storm picking it first to get into that Golden Game 1. So yeah,
we do see Aftershock on green, Rampage on red, and Dragons on blue.
Yeah, so Dragons going on another little bit of a climb in finals.
Rampage did pick red over blue.
They've won their last 2. No. They've won their last. They've only been in bottom track for 1 game, so they've won their last bottom track game. Before that, how many wins have they had overall? So 2. They've had 2 wins total. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll grab chat to back up. But yeah, so we'll have to see if who's on green this game. Aftershock. Aftershock can keep up the trend of the green wins, or whether we'll see one of these other 2 teams take it to get into Golden Game 3. So this is a double Elam game, and the winner will be in Golden Game 3.
Every single game's been double Elam, hey?
Sorry?
I think every single game.
Yeah, no, but not the top track and middle track games. Like it's a bottom track game, so it's double Elam.
Yeah, but every bottom track game has been a double. Like,
yeah.
Oh, we missed out on red. They did a little butt well. Well.
Crazy.
Yeah. Rampage aren't holding inside the base. I think Cool Beans might be holding box, which is just outside front door.
Possibly.
Fuggin and
Or they might just have gone.
Yeah, they could have.
Spider trying to play that mez, but just getting shot over the top by. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, I think they're just gone.
Red destroyed.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, because
where are they?
Gun just picking up a base.
I guess they're prioritizing pack points. I guess with an early pack point lead of around 600.
Yeah, like they're still around home. Just I'm curious because there is no last line. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Scoreboard taking a sec. Looks like Home's again not playing 5. They've got Jesse in last line.
There's that shifter in blue as well.
Yep.
Spider still in Mez.
Spider last lining from Mez.
Yep. Commander Snake Strats.
True. Can confirm they're going to win this game because they're last lining from Mez.
Even with the cover, couldn't still get the win duel.
We've got, more pressure heading Red's way, but Spider's going to green.
See it hit it red?
Red destroyed.
Oh, whoopsies.
Yeah, red going down again. So Dragon's picking up 2 early Reds, but I'm
confused.
I am confused.
I'm confused.
They're getting good pack. They are winning the pack game by a lot.
Oh, yeah.
However, they Sadlamp 13-2. Where is Sadlamp? Holy, like
not a mess.
They have the pack. Just go.
I think maybe they just took like 5 different spots in the maze and just like did pack from there.
Yeah,
there's no way. Like I can't see this working. I can't.
Well, it kind of is.
Red destroyed.
Like,
Holmes incredulous there about how that didn't take the base. Nice take there from Foggin.
Empty. Zem now going for it.
Oh,
guess denied, but I think Gus is on
one shot.
Backdoor.
It's one shot.
It's only one shot. But their pack is going. It's just down the gutter, down the drain. Green's now got a 2-man inside of blue.
You say it's down the drain, they're still up on pack. Like, if we go to the scoreboard, just so I don't have to do the math in my head, they're like 2k ahead on pack.
Yeah, but like...
Obviously, they are not ahead on bases, and Fuggin picking up this blue base is probably going to be massive for Aftershock later.
So Dragons did just go do a 5 maybe at green base, getting unlucky, and then coming back home when the base comes up.
Yeah. Zam going for blue, another one shot.
He's collecting the things like Pokemon, trying to catch them all.
Oh, come on. Spider's inside now. They've got 2 inside. Front door. Oh,
Red hit.
looks like all of Rampage is at blue now. Oh no, another deny. It's all going wrong for Rampage right now. Like honestly, this strat would have been working really well if not for the fact that they were getting denied like this.
I mean,
Red's still inside that box.
there's a lot happening. That ref, oh boy, been watching a lot of doors.
Yeah. What is going on? Cool Beans going nuts outside
I mean,
the base.
look, Dragons now.
Just
I
take-
back.
True. Because of all these denies, yeah. But put Cool Beans, how many denies have they got? Yeah, they've got 5 shots of denials now. So that's another 1.2k pack. Aftershock taking a lot of... They've now got 2 reds as well as this blue.
100%. Bargain's now got control of Mezzanine, where he likes to be.
Yeah, and especially with no one in red behind him, he can just kind of roam freely from door to door.
Aftershock getting their 3rd red, as we see Mikey just perched up in corner. Never mind. I just spoke too soon. Commentator's case. So Rampage have come back to defend, I guess.
Dart's inside. Yeah, what?
Even though they dropped 5 bases already.
And they don't have any.
They've got nothing.
Sadlamp's there.
What's happening?
Oh.
What? Oh my! What wacky strategies are they doing? So I think they were just trying
Look,
to rely on the
my brain's turned off, but like,
I don't think this works. If I'm going to be completely honest.
Oh, and Cool Bean's just getting shot from the door by
Shots by Shifter.
Rampage.
What are you guys doing? I think they might do a quick hit at green. I see Dart and Max doing a bit of a crisis meeting at a green jungle.
Yeah,
Nothing really happening.
It's looking a little grim.
Quite. I mean, Rampage is just like...
I feel like Rampage would have been a really fun team to see in the grand finals. However, this is... Oh, Spider in Alien. Spider going for it from Alien. There we go. They've got a base. They're on the board. Their pack is not that far down on Aftershock as Shifter picks up another red.
And surely Red have dumped again.
So for the second time this game,
Rampage
I'm pretty sure Rampage have dumped.
These guys are so weird.
Look,
They're so goofy.
I don't mind the strat off the start. Like, the strat off the start, that kind of worked for them. Like, they were up so much on pack. They were up, like, a full base worth of pack.
But then they just spent way too much money.
But then they spent a lot of money, and they also just seemed to not commit to it.
I wonder if Regi Master goes to hit Red and deny Mikey here.
Red hit. Red destroyed.
Oh, no.
He fights over the dump base.
What happening at green?
Oh, Sadlamp's in.
Green destroyed.
Okay, let's see the staircase. The staircase has started, ladies and gents. Wait, where's your head going? Look at this. Look at this. That is going to keep going.
Is it now?
Yep. That's my WA Clash teammate, Zam.
Clash 2.
World Zampion. Clash 2. Clash 2. World
Hasn't even happened yet. He could just cancel, but...
No. All good, bud. All good, bud. Come on, Zam. The World Zampion right there. Jesse picking up red. Take it from that sneak spot in the corner.
I guess Dragons and Aftershock really just don't want to fight for this red base. They don't want to sink pack into something that's like they can just get over for 5 minutes.
Red 2 locked in blue now. 3 locked in blue. Dart shooting. Why is Dart the shooter? Why is Dart the shooter? He's just standing there. Oh no. Wait, they're okay.
They bounce.
They're bouncing. They're bouncing. No, they're going home. They're going home.
Way they go home.
No. We'll see them all run into like both green doors. Just feed green a bunch of pack in a second. Dragon's still up on.
Aftershock going to be the first team to get all 5 reds.
Oh, nasty by Spider there. Nasty lunge.
Both really trusting that front door.
Oh my lord. They're back in it. They're back in it.
Do they go back?
No, they're not going home.
No.
Oh wait, you mean back to blue? Good.
Oh, this is their new home. Come on now.
Very good. But like, look at this. Look how tight all 3 teams are. Like, oh my god.
Rampage have brought this back from the depths.
Like,
oh my goodness.
And they're ahead on pack of Aftershock. They're down to Dragons a little bit, but like all 3 teams within like 1,000 points. Oh, this is it. They get blue. What is happening?
It smells so
What is happening?
And there they go again.
Yeah, they're gone. They're pain training. They're just
bouncing.
Aftershock.
VG still doesn't have his...
PG still needs red.
VG still needs his red. Surely, okay. Surely he goes now while Rampage are at green.
Or
What just
apparently
happened?
Fuggin's going to pick up a blue. Like, and yep, they've got 2 inside. This is
gonna be. Oh, and just get shot out immediately. Oh no!
Azarin clutching up there for Dragons.
100%, and he gets shot by Charge. Maybe going for a cheeky shot here.
How many greens? How many greens does it take to take a blue base? Apparently 2. Chutch picking up that blue. Oh boy,
Holy
this is
a lot of stuff is
this is
happening.
crazy. Did Red just get green? No. Yes?
Oh.
No. Oh, Dart's about to. Oh,
Oh,
was that a shot in? No shots in. Oh, well, Garn going crazy. Oh, he got denied. Fucking has.
Bro,
Fucking
what-
has. Waiting for
what
Holmes.
is happening? No one's on Madness.
Holmes picking up blue. They're just their staircases kept going. They're just picking up these blue bases. Dart getting green.
Well done.
Oh boy,
And off they go again.
they're gone. They're gone.
See you guys at red.
Sadland.
No, we stay.
Sadland. Wait. They do need only Cool Beans. Oh no, Cool Beans needs green. Cool
Okay,
Beans
now
needs
they
green.
go. Now they go.
Spider and Sadland both need blue.
All right, they're gone. But Jesse and
Jesse shots on. Jesse shots on.
it's gonna be really bad for Rampage because then they just can't get for another 30 seconds.
They can't get for another 30 seconds, and Rampage is down too much, I think.
Aftershock just need one more blue and then they're finished.
Aftershock is back up on back to Rampage.
Leveled up. Well done.
Oi, why are you rubbing it out?
We've got
Instructions for you.
Aww.
we've got blues locked into green now. So Dragons, I think, have counter dumped to green. I think there's just a base swap here, and honestly, that just does it work out for Aftershock. There's a minute 30 left.
Blue destroyed.
Aftershock are done. they're completo. Now they just go and pack point and defend base. Is
Green hit.
surely
Green
Aftershock do a splitty on both blue and green.
Leveled up.
I don't know. Yeah, so I think Aftershock have just won. There's no time. They're up 10k.
Rampage haven't gotten a base for over a minute now.
It's not even that. That's the problem. It's the fact that Aftershock got all those blues while they were at green.
I mean, Rampage were just really relying on the momentum to just keep on getting those bases and pack points.
We've got, yeah, it's done. I think Aftershock are going to stay in it. Rampage, and it's going to come down to these bases to see whether Rampage. Where are Rampage?
No way they're packing again. Where are you guys packing?
Where are they?
Oh, Shifter's yelling at people.
Rampage have just disappeared. I don't know where they're like to be in the. I mean, they're all dead. We can see that.
Their tag ratios are not looking too swell. And to be fair, like, Grant's not looking that swell either.
Dude, take Cool Beans out of the base more. Like, look at this guy go. 47-42. He's leading his team, 1 base.
He's cracked. That's the go.
That's dual Deans right there.
Green hit. Green destroyed.
And VG gets his, and that steals it.
VG gets it, and that's the game.
Yeah.
That's the game.
And they're done.
VG missed his empty red.
Please
Oh, he
proceed
did,
to
didn't he?
exit.
Not that it would have changed anything, but he did.
I mean, it would have been nice to have, for,
It would have been nice to have.
for the solo line, of course.
That,
Thank you for
they
playing
have left the
Adventure
arena.
Zone.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Remember to check
it
the name
feels
of
like
the
they did.
browser.
Like, I don't know. I liked what they did off the start.
I think the idea for like the start from red as well is a really good idea,
And
I
it-
think it can be work really well.
It kind of worked for it. Like they kind of threw it away a bit, but it
When they
kind
came
of
back
worked.
home, that was really strange. They did not.
Yeah,
They
that
should
part.
They should have come home.
That part was a bit weird. If like they had been out, if they had like 5 bases of like both colors, and then like gone back home or
So
whatever.
they had 10.
You
Then
can-
they just win, right?
Yeah, you get it. Dump to airport.
But yeah,
Oh,
Mikey having the best tag ratio for his team and the best streak, 12. 12 is pretty
what?
nutty.
12's tag streak. Holy.
Oh, no, Garn sinking a bit too much. I don't know who's kind of sinking it to, but probably both teams. 52 tags against, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Gus is kind of trying to even that out with 50 tags for himself. And Sidelamp going 14 shots into the back.
It's
A lot of back shots.
kind of rough there for Rampage. They just had so much pack off the start. Like you can see if I move my head, which way am I moving my head? You see So Rampage officially taking 7th.
Know what they wanted. They really wanted to match their 6th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragons in 6th.
Yeah. Very well played to Dragons and Rampage. And do you see Aftershock moving into that bronze game or the golden game?
Golden game 3. All right.
All right. I'm gonna head out now. I am hungry and I'm gonna get food. Laters.
Get ready to play. Get ready. Go.
Alrighty, we are back. Just me for now. Hopefully I'll get joined by someone soonish as we see the first minute and a half of this game get started. Riptide pulling ahead to an early pack lead in this golden game too. We've got Cattle. It's pretty even actually. Like I said that they were slightly ahead, but now all 3 teams just kind of, the worms mixing it up there. We've got Peregrine having a bit of a rough start to the game, 2-8. We got, just all the defenses reset. All right.
Red hit.
Oh, we see Wax getting into red and just getting one shot denied there. Flying in came one of the twins. I think that was Pug. And was just unfortunately watching the wrong door. Pug came sweeping at the wrong time. Ollie out of power on that back door there. Noodle gets in, set up. Both twins at home, which is a little bit surprising. We got Shock inside red. Just looking for some tags for now. Maybe waiting for some comms. Getting shot out there. Think he might have just stretched too far. Got shot by that front door. We've got 3 people set up. All 3 teams reset inside their bases. Yeah, we'll just have a jump around the maze, see if there's anyone up on the mez. Yeah, we've got Peregrine just playing that mez area there. Shock with a lot of early pack, as does Wax has a lot of early pack, especially with that one-shot deny. Blue is set up inside red. We'll have to wait to see whether they put shots on. They've got 2 inside. Here we go. Front pocket shooting, I think. Yeah, there we go. Wax picking up red base. Hazmat just clearing the base, getting shot out himself as Volley gets in and resets the defense. And Bones getting one shot denied over in that blue base. Green just still hanging around that blue base. Looks like blue's where the action's at right now. We've got 2 lock inside blue. Catalyst crunching home hard. We've got 2 attacks at their base, so it makes a lot of sense. And Catalyst absolutely pulling far and away on this pack points. You can see that worm just skyrocketing, especially after they got that base. They just managed to get a bunch of tags on the back of that base. Wax is 26 and 11 right now.
Hello, my friend.
We get joined by Shifter.
At least while Brodizzle satiates his hunger.
Yes.
Right, so second golden game. A silver game, one might say.
Hit.
Shock going for his red base here.
Yeah, and nicely oh, just gets it.
That was close.
Almost denied by Wax, who's still
Wax is locked in on red
game.
base. Holy dooly,
Yeah.
he is. What, we're 4.5 minutes in his 6k1 base. That's crazy.
Yeah, 28 and 12. Absolutely going off. Not much has happened over at this green base. Moss fairly quiet, but the door defender's managing to find a few tags at least.
Yeah. Is that... No, that is blue locked in blue.
Yeah.
The back sensor looks kind of red in that light, so I was
It
like,
does.
red in there as well.
It's like very purpley.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got Riptide just not managing to find a lot of pack here. Their tag ratios aren't great across the board. They're just kind of like, even though they've been hit a fair bit, Shock having their base and Wax as well, I think both Catalyst and Storm will be alright with the status quo right now, whereas Riptide are probably feeling like they might need to
Putting
make
shots
something
in red.
Red destroyed.
And I think Grub just made that happen for them. So
Yep.
they might be feeling a bit better now.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, we can see the scores, but I guess it's a bit different for them. But like, Catalyst is having a cracker start of this game.
That they will be completely fine with this, and it is definitely Riptide who needs to make something happen here.
Oh yeah. See, that is the only base that's gone down. So at what point do they maybe call an extra defender onto attack, or
Yep.
maybe a like a dump,
Something
even?
more drastic,
Yeah.
yeah.
Drastic options, or even a quick 5-man hit to get a base and then run back home.
Yeah,
And yeah, it's all options they could do. Whether they will is another thing. And also, however they're reading the game, if they feel they're
yes.
doing well or not.
Yeah, Green getting hit a little more, but Moss still hasn't been cracked out. Doing
There's a
more
bit
than
of action
7.
with green.
The green doors.
So I might just pop to that. So yeah, there's Dodge walking around green doors there, which tells us a bit about what's happening. Oh, Wax just getting
Stop
shot in the
blue, yeah.
back as he was going to run for that dive there. Nothing at blue. Nothing. Oh, red might have done. Oh no, he's there. He's in the
still
front box.
inside, but they might have sent 4.
They might have sent 4 exactly.
Yeah, Moss still 9-0. He's holding strong inside that base, but yeah, Catalyst just running away with the pack.
Yeah.
I think
Noodles. I was about to say Noodles been holding.
Noodles pack swapped.
Oh, that makes sense. That
So we
I
can
was
see
like,
2 Noodles.
I
But
was
also
confused.
there is another player who's also pack swapped. Yeah, there's 17 players in the maze, so I'm not
Oh.
sure who the other pack swap might be.
Green hit.
Hopefully it's not 2 reds, because that'd be really rough for them.
Yeah. So Wax. Oh, 2 shots to Nylon. Wax there at green base.
Nicely done by Shock.
Oh, nice
Team
dive there.
denied.
Yeah, Wax just with so much pack.
Yeah.
Green hit.
he's
green
He's
hit.
green
going
shot.
again.
Green shot.
Green destroyed.
And he's done.
Oh, nicely done. Just as Noodle. Oh, sorry, that was Pug. Just as Pug comes in for that dive at the end then.
Yes. So we can see Noodle inside now in that green base, and it looks like Storm has... No, never mind. They're coming back in now.
So red is locked into... Oh,
Not for long. Good little pincer there. As Catalyst is 2 locked inside this blue base again.
yeah. And still... I think the only base with action at the moment is green base. Oh, I say that as
Yep.
someone
Something's
dives in
happening
on
blue.
blue.
Well done.
That Shock going for like maybe a bit of an attempt there with...
Just running around a little bit. Catalyst with 4 or 5 at home.
Yeah, I just saw Wax run to the back door there, so...
Yeah.
Many at home.
Still
Very
not-
empty red. I don't see...
I don't see the person in front pocket
Yeah.
either. So
There's no
They-
light reflection either, so... Oh, sorry, wrong button. Scoreboard. My apologies, people. So I think there might be a Riptide dump to blue base, because you can see a lot of reds around blue
yeah,
now.
here we go. Dodge inside red. He's just looking around for a sec. He doesn't have yet. Oh, as green gets in and shoots him out.
But are they going to shoot it? Oh, yep.
They're
Bones
good
going for it.
bones.
Or don't team deny. Nice.
3 greens at that red base, so
I think they've realized the dump and are capitalizing on it and ensuring Catalyst don't get it first.
yes. And this is probably where Catalyst could get played out of the game.
Yes, if they don't react well to the dump. So we got
Wax
Wax.
still tearing it up. He was sitting his team's first game, and he's like, "Nah, we can't be doing this."
Locking in now.
Yeah.
Wax getting shot out though. Noodle, 2 shots in.
Oh, he got it.
He got it? Oh, he got it. I couldn't tell because of the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Peregrine also going for his red.
Made it hard with 2 noodles on it as well.
Yeah, I was like, who? What? Where? All right.
Got red still locked in that front pocket, and empty base now. Red's just walking in.
Oh, back to it. Oh, what a turn.
Clean. Can see a little bit of a Catalyst attack over at green. Firebird holding that red base. Catalyst just up 5k on pack to both teams.
Jeez, that's crazy. Moss getting his red base here now.
So 2 minutes 24. We'll have to see what.
Nice dive there by Husky shooting out the red attacker.
Who in turn gets shot out by Pug or Noodle,
Yeah.
one of the twins.
So Hazmat was also the pack swap. So that's rough. 2 pack swaps on Riptide.
Yeah.
That could explain the early sort of rough start.
Oh, for sure. Especially when that second person has to go all the way down the stairs. Like,
Oh,
so
Scott-
much lost time.
Pug, 2 shots, nice. So Red will start cycling this base. They might be able to catch up here on Storm. They're about equal on pack. Actually, they're up on
Yeah.
pack by like 200 points.
Yeah, and Catalyst getting caught slowly by Storm. Just
So it could come down to quite a tight game. Husky shots on Red and taking that clean. He
Yeah.
had his back Dodge had his back covered.
yeah. So Dodge just trying to manage this dump, and Green also just trying to. This base from Wax is going to be very important, but also the pack points, obviously. Got red locking in now to this blue base.
Both green and blue going down at the same time. Synchronized base takes. I love it.
Yeah, Shock picking up his blue and Pug picking up
his green.
green.
That green offset will do red team a world of good.
And
the red
they're
team's
locked
also
in.
locked in.
And Green's locked in at blue.
I'll grab one in a bit. Thank you.
We've got, Green getting shot out from that front pocket in blue. 3 reds inside Green now.
50 seconds left, so there's enough time for 2 more base. No, 1 more base.
I think
The second would be close. And you
there's
might not
enough time for another green and blue, but not enough time for 2 more reds.
No, so I meant 2
Yeah.
bases for the people that were locked in.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, hello.
And a lot of people going around through blue.
Holy dooly. Bones did put a shot in blue at some point that I missed.
So Storm is right on the back of Catalyst now. So Dodge picking up red. As long as he gets this red claim. Oh! That might have just won them the game right there.
That was crazy close.
So Green needs to pick up. Green's been shot out of blue as well. So
If Riptide can get... and Husky secure...
oh, denied. If red picks up a green and a blue. Wait. Oh.
Go for the scoreboard.
Wait. Just hold. Oh my god. That is a crazy finish. Riptide with the double base take at the end. And like literal.
Crazy that Riptide were able to pull that back so close, yet they had 2 pack swaps at the start of the game.
Yeah.
That's
they're gonna
the
be.
teammates had to go downstairs, so down all the way down the stairs, grab a pack all the way back. That's 130 points, one tag.
Or one after game. Already seen it once.
Today,
Yep.
this morning, the wooden spoon game. So it'd be crazy for it to happen in the golden game as well.
Yeah, that's so tight. There was also like some.
The refs are talking.
There was also some very hectic stuff happening in some of those green and blue bases.
Stuff. So like, if the ref didn't have a chance to move over and get a term,
There's a really real chance that that's happening. But
edge of our seats, guys. Edge of our seats.
that's so close. That's such a good finish.
That was
Sean.
crazy.
Oh,
Wow.
And Storm,
can we
Storm was right in it till the end as well. Like,
Yeah.
you look with, like, literally 30 seconds left. They are this close
They
to
were
Catalyst.
like,
And
and they're
also,
being held.
Husky's denial. Like,
That
they're still at the
denial.
top of the stairs. There's no packs on the racks.
Yeah, there's no packs on the rack, so they're still in the maze.
Oh,
What
The
kind of?
rest-
Sorry, someone in the chat saying, well, if 2 of them left a pack swap, don't they get 300 plus points per
great.
player for
That
being
would be an
gone?
amazing.
That would be an amazing one, but that really is not a thing in
That is not the case.
format. Oh my god. Because that
So-
could be abused so easily. Just like, oh yeah, my pack.
Guys,
let
I
me
need
go
a swap.
Yeah.
I need a swap.
I need that 300 points. I promise.
You just see, like, the number of pack, like, every
I
pack
think
gets used.
I'm not a professional lip reader, but I think I just saw Apple say something to someone coming down the stairs.
Oh, this is.
Spicy.
This is a spicy meatball of a game, indeed.
I'm curious as to, like, because it could be like they're discussing an after game on, like, Storm or Riptide, and then it's like, you know, it's like, oh no, they got an after game, but also like, cool,
Yeah.
we can breathe. Whereas, yeah, so none of the refs being allowed to see the scoreboard either, obviously. So
Naturally.
yeah, so
they have
like,
to make a game
they-
decision. So let's have a look at. There's still a ref around. That's crazy that Arden's.
or Grub is discussing something with a red just outside, or maybe with his team. Maybe with his team. Oh. We just want to know.
I think
what-
is everyone around their
Yeah,
bases?
everyone's around green. Oh.
I am gonna go swap in for some of these refs because
Yep.
after Gus is gonna swap with me, and I'm gonna go swap some of these refs as well because I think love them, but some of them are tad inexperienced to be doing these golden games. So I'm gonna go help
sure.
out because I know they're struggling for refs at the moment.
Yes.
Let me know what happens. I'm so curious.
Will do.
I
I'm
will
sure
leave
you'll
with
find out
Gus.
before
I'm sure
we
I'll
do.
find out. But if you guys don't,
You let us know if
I'll
possible.
leave Gus.
Amazing. Who's just finishing his ice cream?
Hello.
Hello.
Having my
Oh.
post finals ice cream. Every
Oh.
laser tag site should have
Yes,
an ice cream bar.
they have to. They have to. Like, it's a requirement.
I did drop some straight away on my brand new white shirt.
Which
It
look
happens.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
Oh, the rest getting excited. I'm so curious. I'm so curious as to what happened. Because honestly, like, the refs just dancing in green.
Yeah.
But I love these Catalyst. I love all the teams in there. But I would love to see Riptide in the grand finals.
It would be an upset.
It would be an upset, and we're all here for it. We are all so here for it.
Gotta get in there with your hype for the underdogs.
Yes, for sure. We got Dance Party in green. A little bit of a somber moment here between Husky and Wax and Grub. Husky's staring at the camera.
Yep.
We've got, it's just around green still. They still haven't left the maze. So I'm really curious as to whether they're like trying to get term overturned or you know.
I don't think that would happen in the maze. Right? Like they're kitting up for the next game, aren't they?
No, they're
They're still in there.
They're still in there.
Uh-uh.
Because,
Maybe.
you know, captains have to stay at the top of the stairs. But in this case, the whole team's at the top of the stairs. Like, if we ever look at the back room, no one is down yet. They're all being kept in there.
Shifter's finding out.
Yeah, Shifter's figuring out what happened. Is it possible that they're talking... Is it possible they're talking about a replay? Maybe one of the issues with the pack swaps was enough that they're considering a replay?
I don't think that would be a normal thing to happen.
Not...
It's possible.
Yeah. I'm just trying to spitball and figure it out, you know?
Yeah. Something's definitely happening. This
Yeah.
is not normal.
This is not normal at all.
You're a mess, Gus. That's true.
Yeah, I, mean,
No.
I agree, Runt. Like, it's...
Right, yeah.
Maybe not even a replay, but just like, well... Yeah.
Yeah.
With how long they're being held, my best guess is a replay. For whatever reason.
It's possible it is just an after game term, which is going to change. Like, a lot of the refs wouldn't know in there if it's going to change it.
Which
But,
is...
like, people might be like, let's really 100% make sure of this.
Yeah, but even then, like, you know, you're coming out as a ref, you've got no idea who's won. Surely it's just like black and white, you know, it's not like you're deliberating.
This after
over it.
game happened.
Yeah.
I was talking to Ryan Holmes, who said
Mm-hmm.
that blue base had like a lot of base lag in one of the other games. So it could be like a case of something like that happening.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember seeing Holmes have some serious base
Yeah.
flag, and like you saw him put in his last shot from front pocket, get denied, and then he realized he didn't get the base, and it's like,
Abel's giving some hand gestures.
yep. Shifter coming back out with Wolfie. Oof. They're still in there.
They are still in there.
Well, Yeah. Still got to,
Shifter is going in a ref.
yeah. Red volley up on the Mez. Okay, players are coming
Players
out.
are coming out here.
Players are
There were
coming out.
2 pack swaps in that game as well.
Yeah, so both of them were on Riptide. And
Yeah.
so that's why I'm thinking that possibly one of
They
them.
could have been complaining about that as well.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying that if both of them were on Riptide and like either of them were like significant like bad pack,
Yep.
very possible. Hazmat giving us a little point at the camera.
Yeah.
He's happy. He's happy.
Don't they know how serious this is? They need to stop having fun.
Yeah. Well, this isn't a fun comp, guys. Come on. This is golden game.
Morrow was a Magnum almond. It's pretty good.
Oh. Okay. We've got all the players still just being held in the pack room now, so
Yeah.
whatever's going on, they're still deciding.
If there's an announcement, might go to this.
I think that's a fair call. If there's a replay, I doubt they'll get let out of this room.
Yeah, that's very true.
But if it's anything else, we'll hopefully hear about it in a sec. Arvel looks like he's making way to the door.
Yeah.
Or okay,
Here we go.
Arvel's getting everyone's attention.
All right, listen up, guys. You did it wrong. All right, now you can go. Okay. Yeah. No, I had no idea. I have no idea what they're talking about.
I'm listening for the reaction. I want to know what happened.
I just hear someone say a level 2
I think
after
it was
game.
Husky. I think it was Husky.
I'm gonna go have a look.
So
There was a level 2 after game term.
and it did not affect the result.
It was on Noodle for. Yeah, that's mine. Thank you. Level 2 after game Noodle.
Yep.
He logged into the wrong pack apparently.
Yeah, so
Maybe that was one of the pack swaps as well.
it would have been Noodle
Sorry.
was one of the pack swaps. So
So position stand, Cattle
Positions do
through
stand.
to finals. Riptide, Storm, and Aftershock play off in the final golden game.
so close for Riptide. Oh, I'm gutted.
Yeah, that's so close. It was like
There's the
Catalyst in the finals. Yep.
Oh. Yeah.
A level
And
2 termination is a red button, colloquially known as. It means it's like the more serious of the two.
All the suspense for that, like we said it. We were like,
Yeah.
what if it's just a turn on one of the other
Yeah,
teams?
you did predict that. Yeah. You want a freckle?
I would love a freckle. Thank you. Zeroed for logging into the wrong pack. I think that's probably what they were deliberating so much over.
Yeah.
Because it's not like he logged into the wrong color, and I'm not sure what they mean by the wrong pack. Whether maybe it was from like a white
Might
rack.
have been. Could it have happened part of the pack swap stuff?
Well, so with that's what I'm saying. With the pack
Yeah.
swap, they already had one of them pack swapped already. So I
Yeah.
think Hazmat pack swapped at the start. And then he would have had to go downstairs and grab a pack. So I'm wondering whether it was because he took one off a white rack.
Maybe he logged into the pack that like Hazmat left at the top or something. Like screwed up scores a bit. I don't know. Who
Possibly.
knows?
Yeah. I don't know. I'd love to find out. But at the end of the day, result stands. It
Yep.
doesn't even push them into third. So they will have first choice of color in this last game.
Do you have any predictions for the Aftershock Riptide Storm game?
I reckon. Oh, look. While I would love to see a non-Queensland team in the finals, i.e. Aftershock. I would also love to see Riptide in the finals.
Yeah.
They're my boys, Billy
They're
Lee
your
Boys.
True.
From Pug and Noodle came down to WA Clash. We had a great time, so I'm keen. I'm keen to see them do well, but at the same time, Aftershock. My prediction is going to be Riptide, Aftershock, Storm, and that's not because I don't like Storm. I'd love to see any of these three teams in.
Yep.
That's what I'd like to see.
Yep, fair enough. Yeah,
How
any
about
of the
you?
three definitely deserve to be there. Like, it's going to be up to
100%.
this game,
100%.
obviously. Riptide would be like the Queensland underdogs getting in there. It'd be interesting.
Yes.
I would love to see a non-all Queensland finals, which I like. As soon as it was announced like 2 years ago, it was going to be Sunny Coast, I was like,
It's going to be.
Storm, Spartans, Catalyst, and all Queensland finals again. Just like last time we played in Queensland.
Oh, here we go. Emmy in the
So
chat. He's
interesting.
logged into the wrong color.
He rocked. Oh, like grabbed the wrong pack.
So possibly Hazmat didn't pack swap. Possibly Noodle went to the top of the stairs, picked up the wrong color, logged in, realized, logged into the correct pack, continued playing.
Possibly, yeah. That would kind of make sense, especially if Hazmat had already taken like the red
Well,
pack. Yeah.
I thought Hazmat had swapped, but I never actually saw him come up on the board.
Yeah.
I just knew that he had a low pack score.
Yeah.
So it could be that the 17th pack is actually a blue or green pack that says Noodle.
Yeah, true. True. Man, close game though.
Very close game.
Yeah, I think as Jam was saying in chat, he didn't have to run down packs, log into extra pack. Could have got 150 more points, taken the win.
Yeah.
These things happen.
No idea if he did actually run down the stairs, if what we're saying did happen. Like, because I was assuming someone ran down the stairs because of the 17 packs.
I think what would have happened is Hazmat swapped early on, took the
Yep.
red pack at the top of the stairs.
Mhm.
Noodle came in, grabbed the next pack, which wasn't red, was like, this isn't the right pack, is logged into it already, then ran down the stairs, found another red pack.
Possibly
back up.
he logged in. Maybe he didn't use the start card, so it didn't even come up as a pack.
Maybe, yeah.
So, like, he logged in, realized, and then put on the correct pack. Like,
Possibly.
went downstairs, put on the correct pack color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, what he did, he got a turn for it, and unfortunate. It would have been so much more wild if they did actually
Yeah,
pip him.
so true. Alright,
Oh,
should we look at the arena cams?
yeah, I don't think the team. Oh,
Oh, we got some refs.
yeah, refs in blue, refs in green. They're all getting keen.
A little hug.
There's Method.
Yeah, Bubbles is in there. Shifter, Zam, Zoran, Cool Beans, Plank.
Yeah.
Nice. They got the lighting with the over the thing for their photo too.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Got all the refs.
We might need to get off this camera before we see something non-stream appropriate.
That's so true. That's so true.
I'm just kidding. I think
That
that'll
will-
be good.
They'll all be good. We see all the packs being checked. Wolfie, double checking.
Yeah.
Especially after
Make
that
sure
game.
they're all in the right spots. Make sure no one's logged into the wrong one.
Yeah. Basically.
Already. So, do you think we'll see 8 minutes of heavy defense and then a dump at the end in this game?
I wouldn't be shocked if we did. I mean, with these three teams, hopefully it might be a little bit more interesting. Like, Aftershock likes a lot of that mez control. They like to,
Yeah.
mess around with a bit more field pointing
That is
than
true.
I think standard of the Queensland teams.
Yep.
So we might see some of that. Cool Beans is triple god boxed up.
He's got them all. Collected the whole set.
All right, we're getting the color picks put in now.
Looks like Aftershock has chosen,
I don't-
been assigned red with
Yep.
0 choices.
Yeah, so Riptide,
Riptide
picking
looks like
green.
they've picked green.
Yeah,
And Storm and Blue.
yeah. So it's kind of interesting how we've seen the comp go because
So
the last time that Aftershock had first color pick, they did pick green, but the time before that, they picked red.
Yeah.
So they've been given a color that they somewhat like.
So we saw the base stats on Facebook this morning, and
Yeah.
blue was the color that had the most wins. But it was
Yes.
only by 1 over green.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And my understanding is that
Very
the
even.
Queensland teams prefer green.
Yeah.
Possibly just because they don't have to shoot green. I hate shooting green.
Oh, I think with the exception of Catalyst,
They don't like green?
they've picked blue twice.
Oh, okay. That's true. Yeah.
Or at
Maybe
least,
just going off the stats for Catalyst.
yeah, I've heard a little bit about Catalyst strats in terms of playing blue, and it seems to work quite well for them a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious because also remembering back to like the pre-nats, it's not like the maze has changed, and red was, I think, by far the favored base at those pre-nats. So
The meta might have changed in like Queensland comps since then.
yeah,
Keep in mind that what we've said about pack swapping and stuff is only speculation. Like, it
Yes.
definitely isn't what's happened.
Cool Beans taking Zam down with the God Box.
Yeah. Bulbin's demonstrating how to cover. So the refs all watch out for it, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Green has won more than half the games today, Benson says.
Yeah. So
That
well,
makes sense why people are picking it then.
last game we didn't see Green come third, but yeah, Benson
Yeah.
was saying in the game before that 6 of the last 7 games were won by Green. So I think that might have been true as of like the aftershock game. So
Yeah. I don't think I played green at all today. Maybe that was what we did wrong.
maybe I think we played Green once and it didn't go well for us, so we swapped back to picking
Yeah.
the other colours.
Yeah, fair enough. You happy with how you guys played in this comp?
I'm happy with how we played. It was more just today I didn't play particularly well, so
No.
wasn't happy about that. But the rest of the comp was good. It was
Yeah.
good.
Oh, that's cute.
Little hug for Mopar.
Beautiful moment. Catch it on camera. Mopar would hate that. Yeah, all you can do if you don't have a good day is analyze it, try and work out what went wrong, what you can do
Exactly,
better next
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Don't beat yourself up.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
We definitely happy with the comp overall. How about you guys? Your run was pretty good in finals.
We had a decent run today.
What, 2 wins, 3 wins?
3 wins. Yeah. Yeah.
Solid
Came
climb.
from 7th up into 6th. So
Yeah. It's so
decently
funny
happy.
how it takes,
Yeah.
such a number of wins just to maintain
Yeah,
kind of
it
position.
certainly does. Yeah. I feel like we really messed up a bit in round robin. Like we dropped a lot of games we shouldn't have got. We also beat some really hard teams. I don't remember if we beat you guys in round robin.
I think we beat you guys once in like
Maybe.
4 or 5
Yeah.
times we played you. So
Yeah.
like I think it was like
Probably in round robin you beat us. And then we just got sorted stuff out for cascades and finals. Felt a lot better.
yeah. I remember we had a lot of close games with you.
Yeah.
But I remember them being losses. So
Yeah. There was a lot of close games, wins and losses for us. I think just the
Oh,
style we
for
were
sure.
playing was just chaotic.
yeah,
No one knows what's going on, least of all us.
that's fair. That's fair.
And we just see how the dice rolls.
Yeah.
As long as
Alright.
you guys aren't playing the game you want to play, then we're happy.
That's very true.
Yeah. Who
As we
knows?
see the teams kitting up already. I think, yeah, as I said earlier, I think Aftershock aren't going to be mad with this red. Like they're going to be happy to be playing red.
Yep.
Definitely seen Foggen do quite well in the mez from this red base.
Yep, very true. Holmes is a beast in green, but he's really good in red as well.
But yeah, they've swapped it up today. So far I've seen them
Okay.
playing Jesse
Yep.
Get
Yeah,
ready,
yeah.
in last line.
go.
So
Yeah.
which is, interesting.
Yep.
I don't know if Holmes maybe feels like he can have more impact on the game from
Yeah.
not last line, but he's done really well in last line all comp, so it is
Yeah.
it is a bit funky for them to change it up now.
Well, I'm going to be backing Aftershock. You're back in Riptide.
Yes,
I think statistics back Storm. but
exactly.
let's see what happens.
It's a fair share.
Pretty
All the
fun.
last lines just locked in. No red on Mez, which
No red on
surprises
Mez. I would have expected Fuggen to be up there.
me. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who each
Shock
team's sitting.
kind of exploring. Yeah.
So Riptide sitting Bread, Aftershock sitting
Beefy.
Beefy. Storm, we don't know yet. I
We
would
don't know.
guess it's likely Cyrex.
I would imagine so. This is
Yes.
the third golden game. Catalyst
Yes.
and Spartans are already in finals.
As we see. Yeah, here we go.
Got some Riptide boys running into blue.
Just a little bit of action. Mez quiet.
Yeah, just a ref.
All the bases relatively quiet as well. A little bit
Yeah.
of blue still, as you said.
Little jewel on the front door there. So, might be expecting to see a pretty defensive game for the first 8 minutes, and then
That's a
when everyone's going
wild
to start
call.
playing. Yeah.
What? No, we've never seen anything like that. Yeah, I think it's definitely what we'll see. Unless
Yep.
one team feels out of it too early, then they might go a bit sooner.
Ooh. Jam says Storm sat Bones, so Cyrex is in there.
Oh yes, yeah. So Bones not in this one. We've got some solid early pack for Riptide, just pulling ahead a little bit.
Yep. That can be pretty valuable in this style of game.
Yeah, for sure.
Buggin's up in red now in his spot.
Yeah. Not surprised. All the last lines only really having a tag each.
Yep.
So not many things happening at the bases, just some dueling in the mid maze.
Ooh, here we go.
Blue inside red.
Ooh, gets shot out off the front door. Mikey picking that one up.
Yeah.
That
Feel-
could have been a really nice base for Storm.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think they piggybacked off the back of the green line.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think both teams currently over in red. Aftershock getting the double lock set up.
I think this is the kind of game where red really benefits from kind of being in an easy spot to get to from both teams.
Exactly, yeah. Like,
Because if you go like through the connector or the snake,
oh,
oh, Holmes.
getting a warning.
Oh no,
Not seeing where.
I did not.
Oh,
see
it was
anything.
on the mez. Not sure what he did.
Yeah, could have gone over the half height wall or
Possibly, or maybe a bit of speed.
possibly a bit of speed up and down the ramps. I'd be surprised to see him go through the reload the wrong way.
Yeah,
Noodle takes the first base of the game in blue.
nice base from him,
Yeah.
and very big for Riptide.
Very big.
See whether Storm decides to counter hit or whether no, it looks like
holding tight.
they're chilling. They're chilling. But yeah, we did see Holmes go through the reload the wrong way in solos finals. I think.
Did we?
Yeah. It was in one of the formats. You just see him walk through
Yeah.
and then stare at the ref.
Yeah. I was repping women's and there was like so many people going through the reload the long way. I think
That's
some
crazy.
of them hadn't played the comp.
Ah,
or,
yeah.
like, hadn't played pre-nats and were still kind of getting used to the maze.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, it's just
So-
way more than I was expecting.
We've got so Storm and Riptide fairly even on the pack, and Aftershock only really down a
One
turn,
turn. Yeah.
which is unfortunate.
Close game. Definitely not out of it yet.
Oh, for sure not. It does definitely take a hit. on the
Firebird
mental.
gets in, misses the base
Red
once,
hit. Red destroyed.
but he's good enough to get that player and hold the base.
Yeah, and now Storm
Storm
1K
ahead.
up.
Yep.
Very solid.
Yep. I think this is the part of the game Aftershock tends to struggle with a little bit
Yeah,
in this kind of meta.
I feel like it's a very Queensland meta, so
Yeah.
the fact that the Queensland teams are doing a little better makes a bit of sense.
Very true.
Yeah, as we have a look at green for a second. Got a bunch of people reloading.
Yep.
Pug unfortunately just getting brushed up a little. He was around 50% TR last we saw, just
Yeah.
getting tagged about 25 times.
Yeah.
As we see red, Pugin just resetting. It looked like he was looking at going down towards blue.
Yeah, red last line just got shot out, but I think they're going to hold it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them there.
They get back in. As Riptide retakes the pack lead.
Yep. Getting to about halfway through the game.
Green hit.
Oh, green hit.
Green destroyed.
Firebird
Firebird.
has its two.
Red hit. Red destroyed.
As Pug picks up red at the same time. So Aftershock down 2 bases now as Noodle gets in with Pug. Oh, no, Pug shot out. So Pug coming that back door for Noodle now. And
I
then
can
they're
tell
double
them
locked.
apart in person now.
Yeah,
Uh,
very good.
Struggling on the cameras a little bit.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
one
someone's
going
going
through
through
Shingus.
Chutch is coming around, and yeah,
Is it? Are they
the
doubled
pincer
out?
maneuver.
Oh no, Noodle was still
Yeah.
alive, but Foggin coming in to
Logan
clean
comes in
up.
at the right time at the right place.
Yes.
Red base will be safe for now,
It up. Well done.
Green
which is
hit.
good. It'd be embarrassing for the twins to get it off 5 of you.
Green destroyed.
Yeah. I mean, they did get the one. Just
Yep.
yeah.
Peregrine
couldn't
picks
pull.
up the Riptide base there as well.
And Aftershock are going to be feeling it now.
Yes, Aftershock are going to know they need to do something,
Yep.
and the time will be soon.
The time will be
About a
very
minute
soon.
and a half away, maybe.
Yeah. So some good pack for Riptide. They still have the pack point.
They
lead,
have the
but-
backpoint lead. Storm's got the 2 bases though.
Yeah,
which-
they've dropped 2 to Storm. So that's not what you want to be doing.
Yep. Bit of action up on the mez there.
Both twins up there. They're looking at going towards blue now. Pug needing his blue base. Hazmat's there as well, so they've got a 3-hit. Oh, this
Double with the last line on the pillar there. Firebird's under now with his 2 bases.
yeah, they've got a pin set up as Shock spawning in that mirror and
Does get shot out. Blue's back in.
yeah, Moss setting back up inside on that pillar.
This will only be
Remember
helping
level
Storm
up.
catch up on
Well
packets
done.
as well.
Yeah. Looks like Riptide resetting real quick. Both
Yep.
twins on the mez.
Probably a good move. And green has dumps. Mikey's making sure no one else is there, I think. Oh,
No,
they're still there.
They're still there. They're still
back.
there.
Maybe they just got shot out. It was just dead empty except for a red player.
Yeah.
They're back in. They haven't dumped yet.
Yeah, come on. It hadn't been 8 minutes yet. We got to wait
We
another
got
20
20
seconds.
seconds. We got 20 seconds.
Then we'll see Aftershock go.
Yeah.
Although Jesse's putting in some work in that
Jesse is
baseline.
doing well. It might be when Jesse gets shot out that they go.
Yeah. He's getting a lot of tags.
Yeah. I think they are still a bit behind on the tags though.
Yeah. And
Holmes hasn't
Green,
really picked up after that term either, which sucks.
yeah. Unfortunate for
Might
them.
have got in his mental a bit.
Yeah. Does make you wonder whether, he might have been able to do a bit more if he was in last line, which like
Possibly,
he's obviously a very capable attacker.
Absolutely. He's good on both.
Yeah,
All of the Aftershock team are pretty solid all around, really.
they really are. Yeah.
Yeah. Peregrine's up on the mez.
Shock
Shock,
making.
come on, Peregrine, let's go.
Yeah, they're going over to green.
Yep.
As Green's in red, yeah, Aftershock's called it.
Aftershock's called it. Probably a good move here.
Yeah, and this is. We'll have to see. Looks like they're heading home. All volley just getting caught in that kneeling position for an extra second there.
Yep. Fuggin
Red's
is
inside.
under.
Green hit.
This is what they need. Oh,
Oh,
team,
no, team kill.
Mikey, however,
See if it
is
costs him.
to.
Oh,
Oh, that's
he just
brutal.
he just was a little too high.
Yeah.
Just had to tuck down a tad more.
Sometimes being tall in laser tag's good, sometimes it's not.
Yeah, and blue's rotated around to this red base.
Yeah, that's going to hurt Aftershock.
That's
Riptide look like they're holding with a lot of players here as well.
Yeah, so Cyrex picking up red is,
Yeah,
but
Shock's there. too.
Riptide needs to go get a base, but actually Riptide's getting so much pack off
They're
this
getting
dump.
packets, yeah.
They're getting a massive amount of pack off this dump.
At
At the same time, though, they need this blue base.
Yeah, they're not going to get as many packets if Storm just cycles the empty base.
There we go. There's Pug. All right, so Pug and Noodle both done.
Yeah.
They can focus on. The
Blue is looking also pretty empty though right now.
Yeah, so they just picked up a blue. Pug
Plugin
just
picked up a green, which is kind of good for Riptide at this point because that is 30 more seconds. Storm cannot get the base.
Yes.
Shock is taking red.
Yeah, so that
It's-
just puts them
it's quiet.
slightly ahead.
Yeah.
Riptide needs to cycle this blue very well. Or red's
Yeah.
heading over to blue, which is horrible. And Cyrex is in green.
Aftershock are going to need to do some crazy stuff in this last 2 minutes to win.
Oh, absolutely. And
They're going to
unfortunately,
need to be like, taking both bases.
yeah, I think there's just not enough time
Yeah.
for Aftershock to come back into this.
Riptide and Storm swapping places.
Yeah,
Riptide
but
in first for now.
the issue is they're letting Storm take both bases at the same time.
Yep. It looks like Riptide has also counter dumped. This
It looks
might have
like
been
they
the
dumped,
game they
but-
needed to hold.
But to where?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not sure.
oh. So Storm up now because they were able to take that double base.
Storm just looking so comfortable in this position. They know this game. They played it 100 times before, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm just.
Aftershock are now holding Riptide out of blue base, I think, which is
And-
going to pay off for Storm.
It's great for Storm.
Green hit.
I-
Green hit.
Green's
Ooh.
who did
1
wait?
minute left.
Well done.
Yeah,
Storm
Green.
have 8 bases, Riptide have 4.
Green just went down to Shock, and now
Yeah.
Red's going down to Peregrine.
Yeah.
And that's the game.
That's the game. They were in the right places at the right time, and
Yeah,
Aftershock were in the wrong places for Riptide.
yeah.
Yeah.
And oh look, even if Aftershock were in the wrong places for Riptide,
It probably was over. Yeah.
Riptide needed to be in at least one of the places that Storm was in,
Yeah.
but they were in neither. So that's GG, and
Yeah.
we'll see. Our Queensland finals. The stats were right.
The stats are right. Can't argue with the stats.
Yeah.
Red's holding blue.
And that's 10 bases for Storm with 30 seconds
10
left in the game.
bases. Yeah, they played that kind of last 3 minutes really, really well.
And Riptide, they're up a full base worth of pack. It's just they got outplayed.
Yep.
And really well done by Storm.
Very clean game.
Blue hit.
The final series that everyone expected and no one wanted, says Robin Hunt.
Yeah.
Well done.
No one wanted
Look-
it except for Storm,
Green hit.
Catalyst, and Spartan.
Oh, I think there was a time deny
There
there.
was a time deny for Aftershock.
I think it was Mikey.
Would that have put them in? No,
No,
not quite.
not
Not
quite.
quite a second. So it was worth shooting then.
All right, now to find out whether Noodle scanned into the wrong pack. But
Congrats, Storm.
Yeah,
it won't- I don't think they
No,
do.
it won't.
Oh, maybe it wasn't a time deny. Holmes just swapped back up into having a base at the last second.
no, I think it was Mikey who got
Oh, was
denied.
it? Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Tough game. Hard games.
That's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Riptide played a really good game. Just
So that means Queensland teams 1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah,
Well done, Queensland.
which I don't think comes as much of a surprise to anyone. But
They did
yeah.
play well. They did everything they needed to do to get there.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like you would expect it, and I think it
Absolutely.
would be can hear celebratory noises from Storm.
I would have felt they were pretty confident, but it's good to have the confirmation when you walk in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Very well done, Storm. So Aftershock 5th place.
It's the official announcement.
Balls out in the lobby. They did well this time. They might be happy not to get 4th as well.
Yeah.
Riptide in 4th.
So yeah. Now we'll get ready for grand finals.
Storm through the finals.
Yep. So there we go. No team's trophies leaving Queensland.
Well, Moss had a 257% tag ratio, which is pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
Definitely.
18 tags for 7.
He was doing work inside that green
He
base
was.
at the start.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pug Salad with most tags for and against. He was just in the
It's
action
just-
the whole
yeah,
time.
It's just like that sometimes. You're trying to run around and do everything, and you'll get tagged a bit.
You do get tagged a bit. He still did well to keep like a 96% tag ratio. When I'm doing that, it's like 70.
Yeah.
Volley with 2 denials as well.
Yeah, it was a relatively clean game except for Mikey. Hey, I think Mikey was the only one to get
Yeah.
denied.
Yeah,
No,
and
so-
he did twice.
Volley got denied and then time denied.
Yeah,
Volley got the first denied.
very few denials. I guess that's what happens when you have like 5 of your players around a base,
Oh,
and
exactly.
every other base have 5 of the other team in there.
Yeah, hey, it was crazy how you predicted that like eight minutes and then everything will happen. Like,
Incredible.
you can see the future.
I wonder how finals is going to go.
I am curious. Like as we've been saying, it's probably the expected result, but even then, like I think Freenet's finals, Storm was like ahead in the first game, or
Yeah.
like Storm and Catalyst were like a fair bit ahead of Spartans, but then Spartans started clawing it back.
Yep.
Spartans first, Catalyst second.
Storm 3rd.
Look, my hope for finals is that Catalyst win, just because Lilbo, I'd love to see Lilbo win.
Yep.
But yeah, I think I'm jumping out now,
Okay.
and yeah,
Thanks for
enjoy
commentating
grand
that game.
finals. No worries.
We love you, Mopar.
testing.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. Thanks for tuning in.
Everyone.
We're ready for the grand finals
Yes.
of ZLTAC, whatever number, 2025.
Way too many at this point. Sorry
It's
for
a
the
lot.
wait, everyone.
Yeah, everyone. There's a lot of stuff going on out there. Everyone's getting ready. Everyone's getting prepped.
Yeah, we're trying to find reps.
Getting focused. Bit of meditation.
Get the players in. Make them more calm.
Make sure the reps are good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the players need like a personal massage.
I think so. Yeah, I wish I got that.
The refs are having a chat now.
All the rest, half-height breaching everywhere, it seems. I'll
Yeah.
let it slide there this one time. Players aren't quite in yet, but we are getting excited. I'm not even sure actually what the color picks are in terms of like who's on what
Yeah.
color first.
Traditionally, first pick defers anyway,
Yeah.
and then the second has to pick, and then first pick gets to choose
Yeah,
what
yeah,
color they want to be when second pick is in that color,
Yeah. I think
which is like the theoretically optimal.
yeah. Well, if we were to assume that to be the case, Spartans defer to Catalyst, then pick, and then Spartans counter pick.
Yeah. How much space have you got on your
So
side?
I still haven't been
I mean,
Why?
very
Too close.
I know. I just didn't want to like get too close to you, but also don't want to get cut off.
Yeah, true. We
But
need to
it's-
push
I think we're
some
good.
though.
We're good.
We're trying to do some ASMR stuff. Hello, chat. Sorry for the delay, as we said.
Sorry for the delay, but we are getting players briefed. Everyone's heading in, getting
Yeah,
sorted.
We thought about bringing it on earlier, but
Yeah,
sure what
we
we-
don't
what
think
we
we're
do with
entertaining
ourselves.
enough to keep you guys
we
busy.
could make you guys laugh enough. Hopefully everyone's here having a good day.
Yep,
Getting ready for a good finals.
it's gonna be good.
We're all pretty sore and tired, I think.
Yeah, all Queensland finals.
Yeah.
The Queensland trifle, we're calling it.
Some
It's
people
not
in
a
chat, I'm
sandwich
sure,
because
but could have predicted this. But what's the
no
trifle?
way,
I've heard
no
low.
way.
I've heard
Trifle is 3 layers all the same.
Ah,
The sandwich is like, the loaf, the Queensland
yeah,
loaf. I like that too.
Like bread.
3 bits of bread. Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Queensland
The
Big Mac,
Yeah.
sponsored by McDonald's.
Can you imagine?
McDonald's Maroochydore. Get your Queensland.
Just
Anyway.
anyway, not sponsored by McDonald's.
We're sponsored
At the
by
time.
Laser Zone Sunshine Coast.
We are.
Oh yeah,
That's where we are. I don't mind truffle. Yeah, you're right.
truffle. Yeah, it's not truffle. Truffle is like a mushroom. It's a trifle.
Oh, you're so right.
We're
It's
looking-
definitely a trifle.
We're not like foraging in the bush
Yeah.
for
Obviously,
Queensland teams.
Actually, makes zero sense.
Feels like last ZLTAC in Helsinki. Yeah, just Finland players all the way down.
Yeah, is that what happened in Helsinki?
Bread sandwich, loaf of bread. Yeah.
Queensland members night.
Yeah,
it might
league
be.
night.
This game.
It's like North versus South or whatever it is, right?
Yeah, true. Actually, you're
Yeah.
right. In the US. Yeah, no, they've played this game a million times as comp already. In Cascade 1, they played a 1-2-3 game.
Yeah.
Cascade 2, they did the same, played another 1-2-3 game.
Well, if any of these teams have some secret strat that they've been saving, now's the time.
Exactly.
Now's the time to do it.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be super cool.
Just
if we could
blow
play
the other
something.
2 teams out of the water. Yeah.
That'd be really funny to see. But yeah, I don't know. We've seen these close games. We'd expect, well, like a slow first game.
Slow first
with
game.
like 2 or 3 base drops.
Yep.
And then second game, someone goes for a really, really high score.
Yep.
And then third game, everyone tries to like,
Everyone tries to beat that high score.
Everyone,
in the second
tries to
game.
like manage whoever is in third because third goes crazy and does some crazy stuff to try and get a high score. Whoever thinks they're in third,
All right.
does an insane last game.
So just to remind you guys, we have, I think Spartans went in the first Golden game.
Spartans won Golden Game 1, yeah.
Yeah. Catalyst went in Golden Game 2, and we can see the
Yeah.
results on stream right now of Storm going in on Game 3.
Storm, yeah, won this last game
Yeah.
here pretty confidently as well.
Yeah. Riptide
Very
were
nice.
super close in the
And the game
second game,
before
though,
this,
yeah.
no, they were
So
right behind
close.
Catalyst. Like
Yeah.
within, I don't even know what it was. It was like 400 points or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe under 1,000, I think.
I think it was 140. I think it was 140
140
points, one
points?
tag.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Well, that's so crazy. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
To see them.
And we can tell you what happened with the term that happened in that game on Noodle. So I believe his color pack has already been swapped out by Hazmat. He grabbed the next pack, which is at the top of the stairs, which is the
Yeah.
wrong color. Like walked towards the maze after logging in, saw
Yeah.
it was the wrong color. Someone shot him,
Yeah,
and then he's
exactly.
like, "Gotta go get the other one." So it
Yeah.
did affect the points of the game. He got a level 2 term for it.
Yeah, exactly.
There was no like malicious intent or anything, and
No,
yeah.
totally not, yeah.
So if the other pack swap hadn't happened, or if there were like multiple packs up the top, they very, very likely would have been in a
Exactly,
game.
like that
It's just
downtime
like,
that Middle had, that could have swayed so much
Yeah.
goal or pack
It was
or
rough.
points.
They did so well, and then
So
just
it's fortunate.
These things happen. Everyone did their best. It was incredibly close.
Yeah, everyone put their hardest in this last day.
Very true.
Seems
Shock
like
did
pretty
well,
close.
getting up to 5th.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, they've done very, very well.
I think they were 10th at pre-nats 3, so this is like twice as
Yeah,
good as that,
that's
at
true.
least.
They're really locked in. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they
And they were 4th coming into Cascade 2 today.
Yeah, okay. So they pretty much stayed where they were. I
Pretty
reckon
much,
from
pretty
4th,
close.
what's the lowest you can get? Like 7th, right? If you drop.
Yeah. I think so.
7th and 6th
Yeah.
would be that game.
Yeah.
Which they were in, weren't they? Yeah, because
We
they
can
won.
see right here, over here.
We're right. Yeah,
They-
we were in that game.
They won. No, they won that game. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
but-
that was
but
the
they were
game
in
that they dropped. Yeah, we were in that game.
Yeah,
We were in that game.
Like cleaned up.
They won that one.
Oops.
They won one. Yeah, then came 3rd.
Yeah, there was discussions about that.
Yeah,
Bonfire. That it could have been a 0 score.
could have been.
I'm not even sure. Probably does change the results, right? It's like an 11,000 point.
There was a long time. I'm sure someone read the rule book and like worked out exactly what it is.
Yeah. The players were kept upstairs for a really long time for that.
Here we see Master Mopar,
Finally, game 1. What
Master-
are the colors?
Master Tech guy.
Oh, what is this? Why is he running over, uncharging everything?
So they can have their selection of hacks, maybe.
Okay, so it is Spartans on
Spartans
red.
on red,
Catalysts are blue. Game
Catalyst
1.
blue, Shock on green.
Storm, yeah. The green, game 1.
So if I was correct on my prediction, then Spartans gave Catalyst the pick. They picked blue.
Yeah.
Then Spartans chose red, and Storm got delegated green.
Yeah, that adds up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how important the color selections
Who
are
knows?
for these 3 teams.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a lot of ups and downs across the entire Sessions Day, really, of
Yeah.
like first picks, right?
Yep.
It's been super different for a lot of different people. Morning, Bubbles. Hello.
Hello, Bubbles. He's a handsome man, isn't he?
Bubble. Yeah. Actually, he looks so stoic there. He's doing
does.
well. He's doing so well. Why's that blue player though? This is so delayed. There we are. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if he's quite looking at the camera. I'm not sure.
Yeah, true. Is
It's
mixed
like a little bit off.
by like just a small smudge.
Wax loves rubbing a ball player's head for luck. I'll tell you that.
The classic.
He loves it.
Where's the rest of the Spartans players? They were there. What's it? What?
Oh!
That's not allowed. Wait, game 1, we're doing
It's
crazy
allowed.
stuff. It is allowed now. You're right. Fox is warning it.
Shock's looking at the camera.
Get ready
sure,
to
yeah.
play.
He knows where the camera is.
Yes, he did, Benson.
That's my understanding. This is still not official.
Yeah,
so
that is. Yeah,
I think
as far
that's
as-
what I understood from what someone told me.
Yeah,
But it might not be correct. I'm just saying words.
true.
Get
All right,
ready.
here we go.
Go.
Alright, will be interesting to see who sits on each team as well here, since they are all 6-man teams. But here's game 1 of finals, ZLTAC 2025.
Love seeing Grub do a little yell out there at the start. A little chant. Here we go. All 3 last liners in their base.
Yeah, a bit of noise
That's
on the
dodge
mez.
up on the mez.
Nothing too crazy though. I'm looking for a storm player on the mez actually.
Wax is outside of red.
Outside of red base, playing out of
Kinda
what
in the
order?
sweep.
Okay,
Playing out
that's
of
fair
blue, yeah.
enough. We have no greens have been shot. There we go. A green player. A green player has been rolled.
Just a slow start. Take it easy at the start. Unlike the Spartans who are powering ahead on packets.
Yeah, exactly. I think it might just be
Potatoes are just
with
murdering
not much
people
space
from
up
the
here,
mez.
maybe. Dodge was there for a little bit, but dropped off.
Yep.
And no squad with
Dodge gets taken out by Mad Cans in red.
Yeah, maybe a hit towards red by Catalyst. I'm looking for green attack. Where's my storm players at? Early on. Shock usually does a lap and takes a lot of deaths to do that, but now
That's
it's just
Shock
sitting
in
on
the
the
mez, isn't he? Yeah.
Must tag their own wax.
Maybe he's learned.
Dodge is up there as well and feeding another point to Shock. And then tagged across the maze. Everyone seems to be in high spirits. I'm pretty happy with how like serious or unserious all the players are going into game 1. But you are right, the Spartans are cleaning up early game in terms of points.
That's something I noticed reffing solos finals, or master reffing solos finals as well. It's like the general atmosphere and kind of like vibes of everyone was really good. Like,
Yeah.
often it's really serious and everyone's like really grumpy about like cheating or whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever
true.
happens up there at the good games.
True.
But this game, everyone was like really chill and positive and like complimenting each other in the games.
Yeah,
It's
no,
beautiful.
I think socials have been pretty good most of this
They
time,
have been.
really.
Yeah,
even,
yeah.
even out in the lobby
True.
and not in the game itself.
Yeah.
Okay, this is mostly as predicted in terms of like a very slow start for game 1.
Storm picking up the packets and catching up to Spartans after that relatively slow start.
Yeah, pretty even across the board. It's just Catalyst behind by fair chunk, and
Yeah.
it might just be the 10 deaths from Wax doing that sort of thing
Could be.
at the moment.
Mad Can's still on an infinity tag ratio as well,
Yeah,
with
and
3 tags.
Shock's 10 for 4 as well out on attack,
Ooh, that's
which is really, really strong from him as well.
very strong.
Making noise up on the Mez. Potato's back up there though, reclaiming his spot.
Bubbles having a little inspect of that blue last line player. Husky, I assume.
I don't know how he holds
Everything's
that like
fine.
that for so long.
He's a bendy boy.
Yeah, he just really sits there like that.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Potato and Shock.
Oh,
doubling
it's straight
on
into
the
green
Mez.
base. Straight through back door, no
Ooh.
comp. Dodge got shots in.
He's doing it.
And like just a really clean
He's done
gets in.
Beautiful.
Okay, Callus on the first base of the comp.
Yep.
Or of the
First-
game, of the
First base of grand
of the
finals.
series. Yeah, Caleb, this is the first game, yes. Puts him a little bit ahead, but pack's pretty even. And
Yep.
there's no major reaction from any team. Lots of players through reloads. Maybe that was what it was, just a timing on the reload. Maybe.
Could be.
Like players going up for reloads and running in the door at the right
Yep.
time. I'm seeing 3 Storm players. What is this conversation going on? Why is Bones up here?
He's reloading.
Have we pulled Bones out? Yeah. And then
I think
everyone
it's
just
just
sat in the
reload.
half fight and died anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe it's suspicious, if you ask me. Gonna go for a reload as well. Noise at red door. We're straight in again.
Trying to do it again.
Ooh, dodge shot out.
Does get shot out by Zeropa off
Doesn't
that
put a
back
shot
door.
in. I thought he looked up, but not quite.
I thought he did too. Maybe he missed it. Or maybe he just didn't pull it.
Blue hit.
Yeah, maybe not. Blue hit from Shock, but shot out straight away first bullet.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks upset about it, but he's not. He's not
It's a
mad.
little
He's not
upset.
mad about it.
Ooh, Mad
But he
Can's
doesn't seem happy.
getting back in last line. Bit of action
Yeah.
at blue there as well.
Kicking out Zeropa. There's a green base, maybe? No? We're quiet.
So Moomin asks, if I understand correctly, Storm is like Wolfpack used to be, the Queensland next generation. What do you think?
I wouldn't say quite the next generation. No, they are always looking at the new coming Queensland players.
I
Sure,
think,
as most
like,
Queensland teams that do.
Maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, like when Moss, Shock, and Bones had just started,
Yeah,
that was
for sure.
definitely the case. Yeah. Storm has been around for a little while.
Red hit.
Yeah, these players are quite experienced now for sure.
Ooh,
Wax finds another base early for
Wax does
Catalyst.
find a second
One of
Catalyst
each base
base.
as well.
that's a really nice start for Catalyst.
Decent offsets, but there's noise at green base maybe with the Spartans attack. Yeah, Taipan trying his best at frontal green.
Not quite getting in as smoothly as Dodge did.
Yeah, why is Dodge walking in here uncontested so easily? Marquez
They
not
don't know
aware
he's there.
either. Why is he in so quickly and easily? Now he knows. No, he's letting them
Now
know.
everyone knows.
Yeah, Wax shot out of green as well.
Dodge is still under red as well.
Taipan's trying to get
Ooh,
in.
now he's out. Madcan gets in that time.
Shot out and Dodge's home. No, it's not. Sorry, Dodge's at red base. That's Firebird, is it? Yeah, Firebird's come home from Storm.
Yep.
Grabs walked straight in and put a shot in before shooting the backdoor player.
Oh,
Oh, Dodge wasn't there for the backdoor hold though. Madcans gets there and cleans them.
Blue team denied.
unfortunate.
3 Catalyst players were there for it, so I'm assuming someone's going to find a hole towards blue base soon.
Yep.
In the meantime, we got through backdoor. Front door
Green.
cameras on red.
Yep.
Lots of Stormer now there. Maybe they're looking for a crack into Spartan's base after all
Quite
the
a
noise.
bit of action.
Bit hard to say. Madcans is confident
They're
in his
definitely
last
gonna
line spot.
Be feeling a bit behind with the bases that have gone off and knowing they have none yet.
Yeah, that's
Probably
true.
Spartans as well, though, to be honest.
Yeah, Spartans are still up a little bit on the pack as well.
Yep.
On Catalyst. Very small amount, but they are definitely above them. It could be the
Cans
2
and
shots.
Wax stumbling on that back door.
Yeah, very scary. They are behind, but it is quite literally like it could just be the 2 shot denied from Grub.
Yeah.
That's putting them behind here.
Spartans about, what's that, 600 packets ahead?
Yeah,
A little further ahead than Storm. But the
Member
2
level
Catalyst
up.
bases are the difference for
Well
now.
yeah, for sure. Noise at green again. It's loose, but we've got a Catalyst player not confident to put a shot in. Firebird's nearby though,
It's on that pillar.
and Stalker is also
Red's at the back.
stalking around back door. Firebird's
Stalker
alive
out.
actually.
Yeah, Firebird the only one
Firebird's
to
lived that
live.
interaction. Doubled up by
Double
dodge.
dodge.
Well done.
Maybe there's a chance here, but Stalker's playing it safe on
The
Snake.
base is empty.
Looking to get back in, but there's so many players home.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's reset. There's
I
no
wonder if
chance
Catalyst
here.
is looking for like a red base here too.
Yeah, the 2-man
Red.
locked, so that's probably
That
why
is
we
a
saw
weird hold.
Yeah, it's the lefty front pocket, you mean?
Gross. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
like
an odd
it.
choice. In the meantime, where Fox has
Wham,
come in,
Fox,
this is
yeah.
an attack, I think, green side from Catalyst.
Yep.
Red hit.
Peregrine going into red
Ooh,
too.
Peregrine finds a
Red
shot.
hit. Red destroyed.
And in the meantime,
done it.
Pipeman also gets a
Beautiful.
green. No,
No, he
Pipeman
didn't get the green.
got shot out, 2 shots denied from front door.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt him.
Wait, that's not going to put Spartans in a good spot for this first game.
And I think like
He seems pretty upset.
stopping Taipan from having a good game early on and like getting a little bit tilted or a little bit flustered.
Yeah,
That's one of the ways Spartans is gonna
yeah.
lose this finals. So that's really good for Catalyst and Storm here.
So Wax has just gone home and
Dodge
swapped out
is
Grub.
walking into an empty red base too.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Spartans have pulled the plug here at 5
Team kills
minutes.
Grub. They've
And it's
done it.
uncontested.
I think
I
they've
don't
done
think
it.
Reds are here.
Where are they going?
Yeah, I'm looking for Reds on camera.
There's Mad Cans at the bottom of Mez.
Yeah, Stalker's green side as
Stalker.
well. Storm have already reacted with the
They're
2-man
double
lock
locked.
straight away. One plays in the snake as well, helping out from afar.
Yep.
Catalysts have the first reaction there with 2 red hits early on.
Yep. The wax hit was before though, wasn't it?
Yeah, for sure. But even better, like Dodge having that one green offset also puts him ahead of this
Yeah.
potential Spartans
Certainly
plan.
helps. Yep.
Red hit. Green hit. Red hit.
And in the
Wow.
meantime, we got Markans finding a base and Wamfox shooting out Grub, I think, another TK into the
Possibly.
base. I'm not even
They got
sure.
the base though.
But they got the base cleanly. Even after TKing the team a lot, and Markans does find the first base for Spartans.
That's a valuable base on green as well if they're going to be holding out.
Yeah, for sure.
Storm is in red now too.
I think it's a 2-man lock. I think I saw Firebird working front pocket
Okay.
as well.
That makes sense.
So they really want to get this next one, maybe the next 2.
Yep.
But it has costed them like a hold in green with Stalker being under for so long. Yeah,
This is the time. Interesting that Catalysts still have a 2-man lock at home.
yeah true. I'm not sure.
I
if
guess
they're
they
going to
know
react.
that they're a couple of bases up and that hoping everyone kind of comes to them
Yeah.
in the last
could
couple of
be.
minutes.
Stalker did find a base and
Taipan's back under red.
TK.
Little
I'm
TK.
not sure if I was a
Actually,
TK.
might be a
or not.
green. I'm not sure.
Can't tell. Potato's in. I'm not too confident he'll stay in. Those are watching 7. He is.
Yep.
Okay,
Doesn't
he's
kill
before.
either of his players coming in, which is a good start.
Another good day. That's good.
Yeah.
Noise at red base now with is that Shock getting in? He does need his
Bases are
base.
catching as well. Storm getting a lot of packets, I think, off this Spartan dump.
Green hit. Red hit.
Simultaneous
For
bases
sure.
for red and green
Again.
against red and green.
Yeah, this is going to be a massive fight towards blue base at the end of the game here.
Unless they don't think they need it and blue just defends for no reason and they just trade packets, blue could get left out of this, like get a bit starved.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think they're banking on the fact that one of those 2 teams are going to try and play for first and then therefore need the blue hits.
Possibly, yep.
So they're hoping that when the chaos comes to them, they can then clean up bases elsewhere.
Blue
Yep.
hit.
But in the meantime, the 2 men did get cracked by Mad Cans, and there's an
Cans does
offset
take
found
blue.
by Mad Cans already.
Which is a very valuable base.
Yeah, super good by them.
Yep.
Well done.
Oh, Bones
The
gets the
denial.
denial. Husky finds a shot on the front door Shock player as well. Wow, okay. That's quite literally like,
So the dump pulling Spartans ahead,
could change up
Husky
a lot there.
getting that base puts Catalyst not far behind.
8 for 1 by a Husky, treating 2 players in
Yeah.
red base and taking the base from them and leaving. And it's
That was
still
a big
alive,
moment.
9-1 now.
Yeah. 1000% tag ratio.
It's super strong, yeah. 10 for 1.
Well
Why is
done.
green base looking so empty? If Spartans run over to blue now, I'm not sure. They need one more. This could be a get 4 and
Yeah.
leave.
There's lots of blue players at home.
Green hit.
No, here's the
Potato's
fit.
getting
Potato's there,
destroyed.
very uncontested. I think Storm may have given it to them and gone elsewhere.
Yeah.
Red
Definitely
hit.
red players are blue now.
Red
So I think this
destroyed.
works well for Catalyst.
Yeah, I'm
They've got a minute and a half left to go
not sure
and
what
get
just happened there.
one more empty red and maybe some empty greens.
Yeah, Moss found his dumped red base as well, and I think all the noise should be pretty much at blue base.
You'd think so.
Look, Spartans have a little bit of a lead.
Storm and Catalyst both have one red left to get to.
Well
Yeah, this is going to
done.
give him another bigger lead as well as Rapper
Yeah.
getting his blue base during
From
the
the box
chaos.
there, yeah.
We are looking for a grub empty base at red, and then just any green hits from Catalyst to
Yep.
give him back in the game. But Spartans do have a pretty big gap at the moment.
Yep. They've picked up really well in this last half of the game.
Okay, this is grub to finish
Grub.
the dump,
Red destroyed.
and he should probably just
Easy
run straight
peasy.
to green. Realistically, I think he is, and there's a player charging as well.
I think so.
Husky's back home. It's just a massive crunch at Catalyst base now.
There's a red player in the box. Grub is indeed taking green right now.
Yeah, this looks like a pretty good spot for Catalyst to be in,
Yeah,
unless Spartans are
one
going to
base
get more
down.
offsets.
Yeah. There's a time for Catalyst to get another green base.
A lot of time to put a shot in just then, but not quite. Player in blue box as well.
Blue hit.
I think Catalyst win
Well
this.
up.
Yeah,
done.
assuming Spartans don't get any more.
Blue
They
Yeah.
seem to have a lot of uncontested greens. And a base like that by Storm is going to make sure
That's
Spartans
going to hurt the
can
Spartans.
get 30 more seconds,
Well
right?
done.
And that's all there is left in the game, too.
Yeah, wow, okay.
So, one more green base from
Well
Catalyst
done.
here.
But they don't have the time for it. I think the Spartans are going to take it. The green base has just dropped, hasn't it? Oh, no, it's not.
No,
They're going to get it in
it's
the last
them.
second.
Yeah.
Blue destroyed.
Oh, it's still not enough.
It's so close.
The pack.
Few hundred points.
Spartans quite literally have the pack over them.
Whoever gets points here.
Oh, that's going to end game 1. I love one
Game
Catalyst
one.
gets
Proceed
to
exit.
Potato at the end of that
Potato,
game.
that swaps the game.
Should put them in second.
Oh
Catalyst
my
have it.
god.
Wait, super tight game across all 3 teams there for game 1.
Yeah. So on an average score,
Playing
Or-
with
finals,
Yeah, true.
this is pretty close, really.
Yeah, exactly. The placings almost don't matter at this point, other than
Yeah,
Storm being
a few
a
thousand
base
points
down.
low for Storm.
Yeah, for
Really
sure.
interesting game.
Wow, that termination given to potato right at the end is insane. I wasn't sure what happened.
I don't know. I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, it must have been a blue.
It was so late. Like, it was the last second as well.
Yeah, I literally heard it like after the
Yeah.
game ended.
Yeah. Interesting.
All right, so base counts were 8 for Catalyst, and only dropping 3.
Yep.
And then Spartans had 7 bases and dropped 10, as you'd expect, since they like left their base.
Yep.
And then Storm had 6 and dropped also 3. So Storm might actually think they're in a better spot than they may be, only because they dropped 3.
I think they'll know that both the other teams got more bases than them.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I think that all teams will be aware. They should all know that
they'll-
it's pretty close though.
They'll know that 2 Catalyst players and all the Spartans got their base.
Yeah.
Right? And they only got 6. So that's at least 7 bases.
Yeah, that's true. And their pack points are pretty good.
Yeah.
Like tag ratio on 5 at 127 as well is pretty
Mhm.
high. Shock had the positive tag ratio out being on attack the whole
Yep.
game as well.
True. He was doing really well at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Still did well.
That's super true. Husky as well, 20 for 7. In that last line position, the Catalyst, 286% tag ratio is
Yeah.
huge for him.
Yeah, a little behind on packets, but that last second term and the
That last
extra
good attack
base.
and the basic green. I
did
thought
get
green
him
was going to
ahead.
be up in time, but it
Yeah.
clearly was. I thought it already went down. There's also a Storm double base at the end.
I think it went down
Otherwise-
with 35 seconds left to go, which gives you like 6 seconds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, they would have known that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely would have.
Yeah,
known
after
that.
Grub got that last one, it was looking pretty good for them. But I didn't
Yeah.
realize how close it was going to be on packets.
Yeah, literally. I think the refs trying to get away from like the bases so that the conversations without like any bias.
Yeah,
That's super
possibly.
funny. They're just trying to run away as far as they can. Potato also having the highest tags that game, which adds up considering we saw him on the Mez a lot, which
Yep.
gives you all those long lines of sight.
True, very true.
It's usually really hard to play because you're going to be super aware of all the long shots onto you as
Yeah.
well, right? Even
And
just
the
the
people
mirror
coming up
shots.
any of the ramps.
Yeah.
All right. So,
We trying to figure
dump
out.
happened a little bit earlier, like 5 minutes left to go instead of 4 minutes left to go.
Yeah. Who I'm not forgetting. Was it Spines who pulled the trigger or was it Storm? I know it wasn't Catalyst.
I think it
I've
was
fully
Spawns.
forgotten.
I think it was Spawns.
It was Spines who pulled the trigger,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, it was a 2-shot denial on Taipan at the time.
Yeah.
And then maybe Magans had a base early somewhere.
Yeah.
And that was all they had before they pulled the trigger, I
Yeah.
think. But Storm were in a similar spot with Shock had a shot on blue at the time.
Yeah.
And then maybe a base went down as well.
And all 10 red bases went down, so that makes sense that Spartans pulled the trigger.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think they knew Catalyst had 3 bases at the time as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
No, Catalyst did definitely get through pretty quickly. Yeah, this early base over here.
Yeah.
Over here is just Wax running through and getting a red, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty sure he gets a really, really early red base. Which is great for him.
Yep. Wax also got 3 denials, which is pretty valuable in this kind of
I
game.
actually didn't even see where they were. Was that at home or was that on other players elsewhere?
I do not remember.
Did anyone get denied at home? Shock got a one shot. That could have been him, maybe.
Could have
But the
been.
rest were all green denials, it seems. Or red denials as well. But that's on his team. Never
I don't think it was a team denial.
think True. Bones is one shot
So
denied.
Master and Bones both one shot.
Chapman has a 2-shot denied as
Yeah.
well.
So they're probably at red base.
Yeah, for sure.
All the blue bases, except Shocks were clean.
Yeah, okay, that adds up. He would have been out on attack then.
Yep.
Pretty good first game, but it's super tight and hard to call between players, I think.
Like, yeah, if Storm gets a blowout game, like they're gonna be well ahead.
Yeah, exactly. And they might want to do that the second game, because second game is usually the sponge game, where if you have a bad game, you have another one to follow up and go crazier.
Yep.
But if you have a good game, then you can sort of lock in and trust that someone else will do something crazy if they feel uncomfortable.
That's true.
But these 3 teams could also like call the bluff and just pretend like, no,
Yeah.
we think we're good actually. We're probably fine.
We're probably fine.
And then just play
We did
a
alright.
slow third game as well,
Yeah.
very regular, similar to like this game maybe.
Possibly.
It's all really the same.
What are your predictions?
For game 2?
Yep.
Where have we all shuffled to? These new
Spartans in
colours?
green. Yep, they were red before.
Yep.
Storms in blue.
Storms in blue, which
Catalyst in red.
in red. I think Spartans might have a great game out of green. But I've seen Storm win. I think their Golden Game 3 game was out of blue. And they
Yeah.
won that by a fair gap over the Aftershock and Riptide.
True. Yep.
So they might be very, very comfortable with them blue as well. And I'm not too sure about Catalyst red. I'm not sure if any of these teams really like red. Maybe Spartans do actually. I feel like they picked red earlier today.
They might have.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't see it. So yeah, I would probably think Spartans have a good game too here. I think I saw Taipan during Preenouts 3 out of green also have a really, really good pack game.
Yeah.
That may have been up on the mez as well. But it was like a ridiculous, like insane, like 24 for 5, like for 11 or something in the early game, and then it finished with like 40 for like 15 or something, like ridiculously high attack ratio.
Yep.
In Pronouns 3. So if you can do something like that, then it could definitely
absolutely.
swing Spartan's direction.
For sure.
Everyone who sat that game would have been Lilbo for Catalyst has come in to talk to them.
Yep. He's putting a pack on now.
Yeah, and then
everyone except
Fuzzy,
Rob maybe is wearing a pack.
Fuzzy sat for Spartans and Cyrex sat for Storm that game. So we should see all three of those players probably come into a game here. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Why is Ninja there, Benny? No, he came by and stayed around the comp and helped out.
He wasn't qualified at the start, but I think he got qualified halfway through when he said he'd ref.
Yeah, pretty much that. Yeah, no, he's been here for a while, Benny. That's hanging out with everyone and supporting.
It's good to see him.
Supporting the team. Yeah, no, it's nice seeing him. Why are we clarifying a rule? This is suspicious. Oh, is he going to the toilet? There's no way.
He loves going to the bathroom.
He's going to do a bathroom break right now. There's no shot.
Can we look at the pack room?
Yes, you got all the way down there. Has to talk to Mr. Mopa. Maybe he already does. Is that why that red pack got put on the rack? Or is he pack swapping?
I'm not sure. I don't think you can just be like, I don't like this pack, I want a different one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can do that either. It has to be like...
I don't know if he's passed
during the game.
There he is!
No,
yeah.
This guy's leaving. No, it is a pack swap.
Oh, it is? Is it? Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All right, Wax. We'll see how you play this game.
You like this one, Wax?
We'll see how you play this game, buddy. That's super funny. Yeah, so I did see Grub without a pack for Catalyst on red.
Yep.
So he'll be sitting this game.
Yep. Cyrex has a pack on.
Cyrex must have a pack on. I'm not seeing one on Bones, right? Is that everyone but Bones? Oh, no, it could be Moss as well.
Could be Moss. Could be Bones.
And then I'm seeing a pack on everyone. I'm missing... who are we missing? Stalker. Or Mad Cans are sitting for Spartans this game, it seems.
Yep. Cool.
But very hard to say. A little bit looks keen to play.
Whamfox is
1,000
miles staring into the camera.
Oh no.
What happened to you, Whamfox?
You could have had low battery, you're right. On fire. Wait, this is so cold. I need to see him do this and then drop like a 280 weight. Oh, wait, what a picturesque shot from those three. Okay, I'm glad that they've got high hopes playing into this game now. They're enjoying the game. Taipan! What are we covering, huh? That's not like you, okay? That's not like you, Taipan. Still looking for who this player on Storm is that's not going to pack. Someone over there. I think it might be Moss.
Everyone's waiting for Wax to get his new pack sorted.
No, sorry, I'm staring at most of the pack on.
Okay, refs are going back to their spots.
It has to be Bones, because, yeah, shock. Oh, wait a minute, that's not allowed. You can't be...
A little high five for the ref.
High five on the ref. Bang.
Get him!
Bang, bang, bang. What is this?
I know a ref got in trouble for fist bumping a character.
Yeah, must be praise. Yeah, that is... No contact praising. Yeah, okay. So it is Bones to sit. It is Mad Cans to sit. I still can't see a fifth. No, sorry, there's Stalker. Yeah, Mad Cans to sit, and it's Grub to sit for Catalyst Game 2.
Grub has been a bit of a beast this comp, though.
Yeah, no, he's done very, very, very well, hasn't he?
One in law, second in solos.
Yeah, law win and a
he's definitely like one of the highest scoring fantasy players.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
All right.
Catalyst
on 3. Go, Catalyst.
Go, I joined in too, guys.
Yeah.
Spartans! They did a similar thing as well.
Storm's Spider's big head on the right there.
Classic Spider.
Full of rules, knowledge.
Yeah, let's see the Mez fight. Yeah, Potatoes claimed it straight away. Dodge is going to give it to him for free. 1, 2, bang.
Or he is going to give it to him.
Okay.
Maybe he is going to give it to him.
For Potato. Firebird's there from afar.
Yeah.
Shooting straight over from the ledge.
That's probably my favorite shot of this maze, is just like sticking your garbage.
Yeah, I love it so much because you don't even see the player. You just
get a ding and you're like,
yeah. And you just hear the ding and you just get so excited. A little dopamine hit.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Yeah, Dodge is claiming it on Potato.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah, I think Taipan's got him over the other side of the ledge. All these teams are very aware of this ledge shot, I think.
Yep.
Making it super hard to play. Potato's giving it up though. Maybe he got noise from the blue-green connector.
Yep. That
he had to go deal with. And as soon as Dodge leaves, is up. This is good awareness. We've done well so far. All 3 last lines not doing too much.
Early reload.
Nah. Yeah, it's on par for Wax. Where is that guy? Where is he? 3 for 7?
3 for 7. That's not an ideal start.
That's not an ideal start, but I'm also not too shocked.
The pack swap hasn't worked out for him.
Yeah, this pack also, guys, get me back in the lobby. I need another pack
Get me
swap.
another one.
Win this and you're fine. Oh no, no, Wax.
I can't believe Mopar's done this to
I
us.
see a second icon called Wax on the 5x3. I'm gonna be upset later on. There's maybe a blue base, but not quite. I thought I saw Wax do a run, but he's probably just dead.
Possibly.
Red hit.
Can't tell.
Ooh, Taipan's
straight in goes Taipan.
Gets the shot.
And Stalker.
Stalker
also
takes the base.
gets the shooter.
Taipan covering him.
That was unbelievably quick. He
was
shot
beautiful.
almost before Husky died, it looks like.
Yeah.
It was
And good thing as
super
well,
clean.
because the other red player came in like right as the first shot was going in.
Yeah.
If that was Taipan shooting, he probably would have been denied.
Yeah, exactly. This is a ridiculous 92% of Spartan's tags are now on red, by the way.
Yes.
They've shot actually 2
Stalker with a 400% tag ratio.
Storm players. Yeah, Stalker's doing ridiculous.
Number 1 solos player as well.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Shock's trying to find a gap in green, but not quite there. And there's red presence there.
Green,
back
double
door as
locking
well.
in.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
ready
not
for
necessary.
it. Storm pushed out a little bit, trying to find a gap.
Yep. Spartan's pulling ahead a little bit on pack as well.
Yeah, pretty much even with Storm, and then Catalyst trailing behind just a little bit.
Yep.
That's also sort of as to be expected.
A bit more action up on the Mez here.
Storm is doing God's work up on the Mez, taking 2 players and staying alive there, miraculously.
Husky's blasting out both the doors too.
Yeah, true. Whamforce is locked in. So just a Husky that got doubled out? Is that what you were saying earlier? I think. No, it's coming up.
Oh, that's Wham and under, yeah.
It is Wham now, yeah. No, it's a backdoor, but I don't think...
I don't know what he's shooting at, but
yeah,
he's shooting.
confident to walk in yet.
Yeah.
It's crazy work.
So Spartan's getting the early base this time instead of Catalyst. And
Yeah.
Catalyst got the early base and then won.
This is true.
So will we see Spartans take this game away?
Yeah, hard to say. I mean, this pack's pretty good for Spartans and Storm. Catalyst a little bit behind, but not too much.
Yep.
Wax is going 10 for 18, so he's high presence in the maze. He's running around on all the doors, doing his best. Stodge is in a similar situation.
He's certainly gathered the most information out of everyone.
He's definitely aware of where most players are,
Yeah.
you could say.
Red hit.
And also where the reload is.
hit,
Taipan's
Taipan's
walked
in.
straight through front door,
Clean take. Second time in a row.
and it's just instantly taking the base, no hesitation.
Yep.
Gone in and out.
Didn't
This is
see
a
any
really
other
strong
players
start from
that can hold on.
Spartans. I can't imagine they're
Very
going to be
strong.
dumping quickly. Yeah. Honestly, Catalyst kind of need a backup base really quickly. They've done a double
Wax
backdoor
made a run in, yeah.
swing.
The double lock working out for the Spartans on defense there, though.
Yeah, exactly. They're very. It could almost be like Zarapa hears red hit and is just already
Yeah,
walking into
it's
his
like,
base.
yeah, here they come.
Yeah, he's already prepping for if that base goes down, they're going to be on us right now.
Yeah, this is game 2 of the grand finals.
Wombat, yeah. Hello, Wombat in chat. Pack's still pretty much even, but it is leading towards Spartans again as it was the first game, I
Yep.
think. Where they were slightly up on Pack. Dodge doing some mez
Dodge has
control.
been up here for most of the game so far.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Doesn't have that many points.
Yeah, Wax is here as well. They should be doing a little bit of a conversation.
Yeah.
Stroll, I can see
Taipan
Taipan.
spamming over that
Taipan's
adrenaline.
in the corner is
Yeah.
so funny trying to shoot players.
Yeah,
Dodge trying to get
Dodge
both
gets
players
that
out.
one.
Shot gets the win on it, and then
Yeah.
TK'd instantly by Firebird.
of course.
Classic.
Yes.
Dodge,
Shoot me, Firebird.
yeah, Dodge is giving him the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Thanks for the tag. Ooh, and then absolutely.
Dodge
over
making it a
Dodge.
little run at green, taken out by that L defender on the front door.
Yeah, shot out straight away, pretty much. Well, noise at blue. Firebird's made his way into Shingus.
Oh, takes out
Careful.
Wham on the door too.
Kind of gets rolled.
Doesn't
as
make it
well.
past Husky.
Husky doesn't let it slide. I'm glad. Noise at green.
He's
makes
not
it
going to
well,
put up
but
with
it's
that
2
kind of
men left.
nonsense.
Doubled out.
Red doubles out, takes
Doubled
one.
out front door, not quite.
Oh.
Though Stalker's alive on the back panel.
Taken out by Stalker. He was ready for it.
Nice.
They're going to lock it. Oh, no.
Oh wait, Stalker's playing on the door.
Stalker's
He's
gonna-
super confident. In the meantime,
And
Erebus
Erebus,
goes straight
Firebird.
in.
Destroyed.
So many blue players. Easy
Boy,
red take.
good gap
Third red
bind.
base down for the game.
Yeah, true. Actually, for Catalyst,
Do you reckon they're going to be the ones to pull the trigger this
they
time?
might
We're 6
honestly-
minutes in.
might honestly do it. I mean, their pack is also down now as well. We really Wax really is racking up the DX
He picked the wrong pack at the start.
really hard, and Dodge is doing the same. They're really trying to get through a base sometime soon.
Red players on a door. Green on
Oh
the
wait, insane sweep by Lil Bo, but not quite in the
Not-
base because there's actually 2.
There's 2 of them.
I think he literally tagged
Yeah.
outside front door, outside back door, dove, and
Just trying to outrun the laser and try and get the L player.
I need a base soon. Yeah, this could be a jump by Catalyst, as we were saying.
Yep.
They're having a conversation right now in the RAM. Wax and Dodge definitely just had a chat.
Is it time?
Potato is just stating there. 5 minutes 30 remaining. No Storm bases have dropped or Spartans bases have dropped.
Yep. Only
Spartans will be super comfy here in this game.
There we go. That's it.
Oh, there's a lot
Up
of
we
people
go,
running out towards
boys.
blue. Is this
Here they
bounced up
come.
or not?
Lilbo's in the box.
Lilbo jumps straight in, but Moss
Let's
is
get shot out.
so relaxed with his piece. Wow, he gets like 3 or 4 really fast, and Shock is locked straight in as well.
He's the Iceman.
Red hit.
Cool, calm, and collected.
Red destroyed.
And then the instant reaction from Spartans, hearing all the noise.
Third red base down.
Potato has run straight in and gotten their dump
Yep.
as well.
Catalysts need 4. So this early dump from... Oh, sorry. Storm needs 4 red bases.
Right.
Lilbo does take this. Yeah, it's minorly beneficial for Storm over Spartans that red's dumped.
Yeah, I do see. Is this because just the Storm has the...
They got that 1 extra
Yeah.
to get.
Yeah, right. From this point forward.
Yeah. But I think Spartans also...
Well, they may have bounced out. I just saw Wax running towards green base, but Lilbo's looking here for
Lilbo
another
is
shooter.
still in there.
Red
Yeah,
hit.
the meantime Storm have
You missed
to
the
blue
call name.
lanes.
There's definitely
a
red
lot of noise
to
in
get into green, but it is busy.
Dodgers on front door. Not going to get the player out though. I think it's Potato under.
Ooh, that was close.
Factor as well, not quite getting through.
Yeah.
A double out scary. Do we have noise here? Zeropa to fill the
I think
spot.
there's
Shot
just
in
too
the
many
back.
people shooting that front door. No,
Zeropa
he's in.
tries to get through front door as
Shoots
well.
out Master Zeropa. Does get taken out from the B door. Blue's in now. Peregrine's in.
For the piggyback, maybe.
Well done.
TK's galore, do we think? No, not quite.
Oh.
Blue hit.
Oh.
Okay, Potato has found. Is this another dumped base?
Blue has also dumped.
Yeah, Storm have also left.
So this probably is going to be a Spartans victory then.
Yeah, sorry.
Team
finds the
kill
dump.
there.
Member leveled up.
Lilbo
Well done.
Don't got in for the
Dodge.
player out and cleaned it
got
up.
Wax, yeah.
Yeah, Potato finds a spot in the back.
Spartans are double locked back in.
This is a struggle streak for Catalyst. There's so many blue
Struggle
bases
streak.
available, and it's currently down, but there is still not a
down.
red player in sight to take that dump.
Yep.
Whereas Shock and Moss are trying to clean up their red base.
There's
Fozzie's locked inside.
Five is also there. There's a lot of blues at red base right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Blue hit.
Member leveled up.
Okay, so as we expect,
Wax gets blue.
Wax does find a blue base, which is what we're after. And then a red base also drops, but that's fine. It's just a dump base. That goes down to Shock. Storm have one more red base to get. Quick maths. Okay, that puts Storm at 28k with one more base. And then Catalyst have 3 more bases to get, which is 9k, putting them at 25.
Storm with one more base will be 25k.
So what did I say?
I thought you said 28.
Oh, definitely not 28.
Definitely not 28. That's
Definitely
a lot.
25. Yeah, that's a
Spartans
lot for
have
one base.
2 more empty red bases to get.
Yeah,
They're
potentially-
already at 25. So they'll be
potentially-
at 31.
Yeah, potentially a lot of
Yeah.
red hits as well.
Red hit.
Yep.
Well done.
Red destroyed.
5 over shots in red, and then was it Potato as well, getting his green.
Yep.
Yeah, Catalyst getting shot down really hard right now. Wax is going to struggle to find
So
a
no
bases.
green bases have dropped.
Green hit.
Member leveled up.
As you say
Green
that.
destroyed.
Yep.
Wax finds his
Now
green.
Wax.
Nice. Okay, we're on for it.
Well done, Wax.
Taipan's really upset. It seems at blue base.
Blue goes on the
Zorba's
door.
locked in.
This should
And
still be a
Moss-
Spartans victory, I think.
Yeah, Moss is locked in red. No, his left as well. I was confused what the role was there.
Ooh,
Blue hit.
a little bit of play around in blue there.
Yeah.
Red
Zeropa
hit.
picks up the blue.
Red
Okay,
hit.
Fuzzy's
Fuzzy's
in
going
the
to
empty
find the
red.
9th red base. And Catalyst are going to get another green here soon if they don't get cracked out soon. There's like 17 players on the mez. We might see players fly through the
Green
doors on green.
Green destroyed.
Yeah,
So uncontested. Another base for Lilbo is clean.
nice.
It's Dodge to get next.
Taipan's in blue as
There's
well.
So many players in the sweep. Alright, so Storm are going to struggle to get a green now with the amount of noise there by Catalyst.
Yep.
And Catalyst need to be looping through blue to get a bases as well. Spartans are also looking for 2 more blues,
Yep.
Taipan and Fuzzy.
Blue hit. Red hit.
Master Zeropa is in his red
Well
base.
Red
Yeah, double base for
destroyed.
Spartans
They have
again.
so much time to
That's
clean
a
up.
massive score lead by Spartans now.
That denial would have been good for Storm,
Green hit.
but I don't think it would have been enough.
Green destroyed.
Yeah, for
Well
sure.
done.
Oh, finish the base, Husky. He did. He did finish
He
the
did
base.
finish the base.
Okay, we're getting delay on the announcements, but... Is
He
it
also got a lot
finish?
of packets there.
Yeah, we need 2 more greens for
Spartans
Catalyst.
at 12k up.
Storm cannot get into this green base. We've only got a minute left.
Yep.
So I'm not sure if they can get if we give Catalyst 3-ish spaces, if they get 2 greens and a blue, it's going to put them at like 39, which
Yep.
still isn't over Spartans.
And
Blue
there's
hit.
probably not enough time to get
And they're
4.
probably not going to be able to get more than that. Is the issue. And
Well done.
Spartans did get a blue base now,
Blue base. They're on
Member
10.
leveled
so
up.
there's still time for a
Well
blue
done.
drop.
Green destroyed.
Once
Time
they
takes
get this,
green.
they need to leave pretty much straight away. I mean, there's chances for another green as well. So
Yeah.
realistically, they could get.
They
two
need
more.
to. They need to do both.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they-
it's still not enough.
Could get two more, and it's still not going to be high enough to overcap Spartans here. Spartans had such a great early game, with like the first 3 or 4 minutes having like 3 bases.
Yep.
Or at least 2 reds that I know of, or that I remember. They are going to look for a double base. Do we have shooters in both?
Blue hit.
Yeah, Dodge.
We do,
Dodge checked
yeah.
his timer and got tagged out. By
They have 3 players in the wrong base, I think. In blue.
Yeah, that's true. They're going to get this one and run all the way back.
Yeah.
Dodge literally checking his timer is going to not give him this base hit.
Green
Yeah.
hit.
And in the meantime,
And
Storm's
Storm's
going
gonna
to get
get
it.
one. Firebird gets
Blue hit
it.
denied.
Oh, so
Doesn't get it.
Goes for the rebound as well and also gets denied,
Oh,
I
man.
think.
Blue team denied.
So it's, yeah, Shock 1 shot and Firebird 2 shot deny.
Game
And then it's
over.
gonna be game over.
Please proceed
It's
to
game over.
exit.
Ooh.
Convincing win from the Spartans.
Yeah, really, really strong game
That's
for the Spartans.
9k up.
Good prediction by me. They played green, they played a grey green. I
This
should
is
say.
game 2 of
Thank you
the
for
grand
playing
finals.
Yeah, game 2. Stalker not once shot in the back, actually. Yet shooting 14 other players in the back.
Yep.
Interesting.
He's been stalking him.
You could say he's
Yeah.
quite the stalker.
Yeah.
You could say. Oh,
So Catalyst did win the first game,
yeah.
but it was really tight and
It's really
square.
small margin. This margin is like quite considerable for a
It
grand
is,
final
yeah.
series. I think both other teams are going to know that Spartans just dropped a 10 base game clean.
Yep.
But they're also going to know that Storm, even by like the body language in the game, I'm sure they're going to feel out that like Storm did not get many more.
They knew a
than
lot of
6.
bases went down in the end, and they knew none of them were them.
Yeah, I
so
think
that's going to hurt them.
both teams being a green so much and being so busy, they would see that no blue players were in the
Yeah.
green base there, so they'll know that they have very little to no green hits.
So that could mean that they do something a bit wild in this
I do
last
think
game.
Storm might do something crazy. But we're going to need to see a massive gap from Catalyst to try and take a lead over Spartans.
Yep.
And Spartans could probably just chill on their last color now, which I believe is blue. Is it blue?
It will be blue.
The
Yeah.
Spartans, I don't think I've seen that. Where have they gone? Yes, the Catalyst is green, Spartans is blue, and Shock to finish this last.
Little Bo's holding up 2 fingers
Storm.
in a V formation.
Oh no, what does this mean? Hold on. Two fingers, quick. We needed
It
2
might
bases.
mean that they think they came second.
Oh, that makes way more sense. I'm thinking of like base counts and everything. I'm going crazy.
It may mean they think they're coming second in the series as well, possibly. Could mean anything. Could be V for victory. Who knows? I don't know.
That would be hilarious if they were doing V for victory.
It would
I will
be.
say. Yeah, Storm are really like heads down trying to figure out how do we
Yeah.
fix this up.
So Wax did top Sora's team with that new pack, so
Oh, this is true actually. They've done well there. How do you go though? 84%? Yeah, that adds up.
Yep.
Highest tags and highest stats. So good presence there, Wax.
yeah.
As you do.
He was in the action.
Yeah, he got shot the most in the front and honest man. He shot most front sensors and was shot in the front by the most players. So there's not much of a piggyback player.
True.
Wax
True.
is
True.
Quite the opposite of Stalker. Stalker not once getting shot in the back.
Yeah.
Zerepa's highest tag ratio, 223%
Yep.
out of green.
I think he was just on that like pillar in
I
green.
think
the
he
whole
was
game.
like, yeah, backdoor sort of like lurking out. And then
Except for
whenever
when he was getting the
any
bases.
noise, yeah,
Yeah.
he ran straight to inside.
Yeah.
And played from the inside wall.
If you hear a red base go down, lock in, get in that spot.
Exactly right. He's like, hey, it's me. Guys, I'm in the base. Good like attempt by Shock and Firebird as well to try and find that green base at the end. Like, I think they already knew that they were third during the game, and they were like, we may as well like
Yeah.
we're
Let's give it a
not
shot.
going to sit tight and like
We'll try and close the score ratio.
the
a
gap
little
a
bit.
little bit, and if it goes down by a little bit more, we know. Like
Yep.
we know we're in third. We know if we drop a denial, we're in further third.
Yeah.
But if we get a base, maybe there's chances we drop into a second somehow.
Possibly. Like even if they got a base there, like they still need a lot of packets, a lot of hits in the next game.
Yeah, for sure.
Base hits, packets,
Yeah,
points.
Benson,
lots of points.
we're gonna need to see a gap by quite a lot out of Catalyst playing. What did we just say? Green
Blue.
last, right?
Blue last.
No,
Oh, Catalyst.
Spartans are
Spartan.
blue last. Yeah, sorry.
Spartans are blue last.
Spartans are blue last, and Catalyst are on green last, which might be their strongest. Base
I think that is the preferred base.
for Catalyst.
Yeah.
Or for all 3 teams, maybe green.
Yeah.
I think it was throughout the comp. Green was very, very strong.
Yeah.
It is average score, yes, not comp points to finish the game off. Who's our players? Mackenzie is back in. Fuzzy is still in. Taipan's gonna pack off, maybe.
Taipan does have a pack off.
Maybe.
Oh no, he's putting one on
maybe
now.
Gifted a pack, quite
Yeah.
literally.
I got this for you,
I think
Taipan.
it's Zeropa to sit.
Yeah.
For Spartans.
Pan's definitely in.
Cyrus to sit.
Husky.
For
None of
Storm.
Catalyst got a pack on yet, so we don't know.
Yeah, we know Grub will play, and we know that Lilbo sat one as well.
Yep.
So it might be Like a Wayne Fox sit, a Husky sit, a Wax sit, or a Dodge
Could be.
sit.
Yeah.
Collection of those. Oh, they got like little baskets for the
Their
their
waters and
drinks.
stuff. Yep.
Cute.
I think when they stick in the maze, they
little
usually get a little
drinks.
bucket. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. We are seeing refs talking to players over at Red as well.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go around to everyone and do the same thing.
There weren't any were there any terms? Oh, there's a term last second in the first game. No, that was a golden
Yeah.
game. That was one of the golden games.
There was one at the end of that game as well, wasn't there? The potato term that flipped the score in
Last game.
final game 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was so
I don't
tight anyway, and we're going up
Yeah.
average score that
Yeah.
it was like quite.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter much to us knowing all the scores, but
Yeah. Yeah.
to them it may be a bit different because
Could
he'll
be.
be telling his team that and getting in
Yeah,
trouble for
I
that
got
by his
110.
team. Yeah, literally head down,
Uh,
guys.
sorry, type.
Don't hate me, please. Cal's picked blue twice. Okay, so maybe they do prefer blue in the end. But they played blue to start, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Strongest game first by Catalyst. Interesting choice. I'm not sure.
Who would you sit if you were Catalyst?
I've seen them in finals games sit obviously Wax for scoring such a negative TR for almost the entire game. But I don't know. I think I would expect Wayne Fox. I'm not sure if he's played green much.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But I haven't tracked too tightly to what they would be doing.
Yeah.
I expect Dodge to stay in as like the shot caller.
Yeah.
But I expect Wax to stay in probably with a new pack.
Okay.
Oh, of course. Sorry, there has been a break called.
Yeah. Someone is going to the bathroom. We're not going to say who,
We won't say the name,
but if you guessed, you'd be right.
but if you had a coin to flip, but it was one-sided, we're gonna land on the right name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Fitzy. Good to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks everyone for hanging out with us on this afternoon.
I think I don't know if it's happened since, but the Launceston finals series, the other Canberra team, not me, they were in finals and came third in 2 games, but were over average score on the third place team.
Wow.
So they won 1 game by a lot, and then 2/3 where they were pretty close and got a second place trophy with coming second 0 times
Wow.
and 2/3.
That's impressive. That's well done by them.
Yeah.
You managed pretty well.
Yeah.
That's similar to Grub, like here in Law, where he got like 3 seconds.
Yeah,
And it was
just
so
consistent.
that
Yeah.
he takes the win.
I think really what did it for him was he was the only player without a term as well.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fair enough as well.
Yes, I was one of the reps. He had no ticks from any reps. Yeah. Very clean Law player. Don't hear that very
and got
often.
the first, so that
Yeah.
adds up. You know,
He nailed it.
You've done well.
That was crazy in Launceston.
So yeah, Mora's aware. Mora remembers.
He was there.
Mora always remembers.
It's like an elephant, always remembers.
Yeah.
That's the only way, though. He's like an elephant.
That's funny. Yeah, so I think it is Wayne Fox to sit. I don't see him
I'm sitting,
what else
my
am I
pan's
looking?
explaining how tall you need to be to be good laser tag.
Type Pan's playing? Yeah, sorry.
Pan's
Zorepa is sitting as well. Yeah, true.
Zeropa, yeah.
And then I thought
I don't
Thyrex
know.
again or not.
I mean, Storm's
Looking-
giving us the thumbs
yeah,
up,
it
so I'm
must
going to
be
say
Shock.
yes.
It must be Shock playing, right?
Shock,
Yeah, there
yeah.
he is.
So, yeah. Thyrex is sitting.
Bud's ready for this last game. His game
Yeah.
to play. Oh, Charles, my ducky. No,
Everyone's
it's on
ready.
the floor now.
There's 2 ducks on the floor.
Oh,
We'll rescue them
just bad.
after this is off.
All right, you're gonna have to stay down for 12 more minutes. Hang out a little bit.
So, Spartans, if Benson's right, 8K up on Catalyst.
Yeah, definitely leading up to such a convincing win that second game.
Yeah. So they don't even need. They need to not lose this
They need
game
to
by,
bunker down,
8K.
yeah, and just try and play really, really safe, really, really controlled and reactionary.
or just like kick it out of the park
Storm is
again,
the opposite.
get a million points.
Yeah, well, Storm's the opposite. They need some crazy gap and like for it to work incredibly well
Yeah.
for them to go well here.
Yeah.
Hello. This is game 3. We are just finishing.
Game 3 about to
we're
start.
We're about to
Yeah.
start, I should say. We're just finishing the series.
Finishing the series with game 3.
with the
very
third game. Yeah, to begin with.
Surprising amount of coordination from Storm in this little dance.
Well, no, they're quite a coordinated team, I would say.
That's true. They all like spun at the right time. That's good. They're not really bobbing up. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are they back on for it? Look at the goof. Whereabouts?
I'm not going to speculate on any rule breaking that might be occurring.
Mopal's giving them a
They look
god
like they're
pack.
having fun.
I reckon Mopal's this one's the one.
Here you go, Stalker.
Stalker, that game wasn't strong enough from you.
This is the one I gave you in solos finals.
Yeah. Pay me later, Stalker, and you'll do well.
I'm just reading that Stalker's parents are in chat as well.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah.
Hello,
He's doing
Stalker
really well.
fans. He's been doing really, really well. He's done well the entire comp, really.
He's an incredible laser tag player
with
and
a
just
solid first
a
one.
beautiful person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and always happy as well. Like I've always heard good things about him. He cracks
Yeah.
jokes like mid game
Yep,
that are awesome. He's really good for the mental
Love
of the team.
absolutely.
He's done really well. All right, packs are on.
Axeron.
Surely the game is going to kick off.
Is Wax back?
Oh yeah, true. That is all we're waiting for. Actually, it's just Wax to be around somewhere. Such an animated
Get ready
reactions
to play.
here from.
Ooh, here we
What
go.
that's about. Hands in. There we go. Hands in.
Hands in.
Hands in for the Catalyst. Hands in for the spots.
And Stormer just like, yeah.
2, 1, Wolfpack. Yeah.
whatever.
sorry. Never
Get
mind.
ready.
It is Catalyst.
Go.
And the Spartans also do
It is
hands in
Catalyst.
as well.
Yeah. They're like, Lil Bo, you go over there. Everyone else, Wolfpack.
No, that's not allowed. Dodge is
Dodge
much
was also
as
never
well.
back.
They would lose half their team.
Yeah.
No, not good. Dodge is already there. Look at that little little meerkat eyes that Dodge is giving.
All right. I don't see anyone in blue base right now.
Stalker hits those shots with the Mopar pack.
Look, Bubbles is given us the eyes that
That's
blue
true.
has dumped.
That's true, actually. But Spartans is on the mez.
Spartans are on the mez.
Wait, rolled by Dodge there.
They're like, if we force a 30 base game, we'll probably
Yeah,
win.
I'd blame Mopar if I was Stalker. Really, you can't be getting this pack and then losing that fight. A double moments later, there's still laughs going on in the game, so I'm happy to see that everyone team is like not incredibly
Yeah.
upset, which is good. Taipan taking lunges at this base. Wax is dying. Okay, there must be a box player in Spartan's base.
Right, yeah.
It's not quite dumped. Bubbles was
Okay, Bubbles was
was
lying
tricked.
to us.
Yeah.
He didn't know there was a player in box either.
Yeah. Fozzie's in home now, but flying straight back out. Good resets. Oh, you're so blind to that player, Dodge. Stalker literally touched so long you didn't even see him.
Yeah.
Ring
In the
to
meantime,
Alright,
we have
here we go.
to base and a very large hand there from Husky into the camera.
Was that Husky or Wax? Was Husky?
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
Husky
it's
getting
just
shot
like,
last line.
I'm out. I'm staying out of the way.
Yeah, pointing at where the player was.
Yeah.
Nice find there. Nice gap find from Shock. This is another best we need to see from Storm. We need to see a
This is what we-
ridiculously strong game from Storm.
16k to catch up on.
Yeah, which would be
It would be impressive.
a feat. It'd be a very big feat. Wax, are we aware of the box player? Oh, there isn't a box player. Oh, he's
He
shot them
killed the
out.
box player.
He's on the lap. Is Matt Kens aware? Bang.
Oh!
He's up. There's three
I'm
players.
from the
There's two players back here. Oh, he's got one
He
of them.
got one.
Again. He's going out again. No, he's staying. Look at this residue.
Grub's in though.
Grabs in,
Clear back.
finds one and puts shots in. His back door up.
Destroyed.
Tuck
He
in.
finds the shot.
Oh,
on the
missed
base.
one, but still had time to
Very,
get
very
it.
scary. He looked a little bit
Oh.
low to the ground there as well. I'm not too sure about that. That was a bit suspicious.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure a knee didn't touch the ground either.
yeah,
One
but
knee's
I'm
okay.
sure- I'm sure Grub on that base.
He got the base. It's very
straight back out in the process. Spartan's definitely a little bit down, even on pack
Little
this
bit.
game.
Yeah.
Which is shocking for them. And once again, I'm not convinced on this Mopar pack given to Stalker now that it's 6 and 11 up on the mez.
Yeah.
Fighting, I imagine a Potato is going to be there somewhere. Well, no, that's his team actually, so maybe not fighting
Maybe not.
Potato.
That's Potato there.
There's Potato at
Yeah.
Blue Base,
Talking
actually.
to Shock, having a little chat.
Yeah, Tim and Locke would tell me that this is
Wax
cross
doubles
somewhere.
with Zeropa, and Zeropa needs to reload. So we could see another Catalyst base in blue here, I think.
Interesting. Are we aware?
Was
That
that
Shock
Shock?
nearby? I was shocked there as well. Wow,
Wax
there's
is up top on
there's
men.
so many people up here.
So this could be a Spartans base. Zeropa, I think, getting back very soon. Firebird and Shock are locked.
Fozzie takes a run up.
One of them out, two of them out.
Yeah, doubles out with one of the players. Matt
There's plenty of
Kensington.
Spartan players there.
Stalker's going to return home from all the noise. I'm very... Oh, the angle is so weird on Husky's hold there. I thought, again,
Yeah.
that there was a lot of knees in the ground, but no.
You're allowed one knee.
Look, like that right there, I was like very confused what was going on.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Mad Noise of red base. Couple of bases getting...
Did we see
through.
Shock get
Stalker finds a gap and takes straight from front door. A Catalyst base. Oh no, bad start. That's Dark
Two
Catalyst
Catalyst
drops 2
bases down.
now.
Yeah, and
We
this
missed
this
this
will be the
one.
replay.
Down
Yeah.
from the ramp, was it? Or just a load up on the L wall?
We'll see. Straight in on the
pass. Yeah.
No, this is the one that just happened.
Yeah, Taipan took the fight on the L wall, and I
Yeah.
reckon his called clear as Stalker has done a run straight down the ramp.
Yeah, but Shock did also pick up a green base. I think while we were watching Grub's blue take.
Oh, right. No, that was earlier when he went to Alien, I think,
Oh right, okay.
and took from the
Maybe
seven
it's just me that
moving
missed
to
it.
Alien.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
no, he was definitely there for it. We're gonna throw a run
No,
back
no,
on
it's
the
fine.
green base. Oh no, it would be Stalker's base. I
Stalker's
don't
base.
think we can see Storm.
Can we go 2 back?
Yeah, we can't
I don't
see.
think you can do it.
We can't see Shock's base.
No, I can't go 2 back.
Yeah, I trust it was good. It was a good take, but it was. He also had Firebird there to help him. I'm pretty
True.
sure during
Yeah.
during the take.
Sweet.
Look, very even scores. Storm's up a little bit, which is a little bit different, shocking, you could say, for Storms.
Storm needs to be up.
Oh,
was that a
shot in the
team
base,
deny?
and then was
I
it team
think
on the
Wax
shoulder?
just shot him in the shoulder on the run in.
Oh no! Is
And
there a
there-
piggyback? Maybe
There's
this is down
three Catalyst players here.
for Lobo. Yeah, and he is going to put shots in.
Yeah, clear B.
Wow, that was
There we
like
go.
so calm.
Ooh.
That was so benign.
You
That
hate
was
to
so
see a team deny in finals.
nonchalant. Yeah, that was not what we want to say. It's the only TK that Wax has right now, which is
Yeah.
on his own team there. It does put Catalyst back in first, but they are still down considerably on the pack points.
Yeah.
I'd be interested. We're now at a little bit under 6 minutes left. And Storm not winning by the gap that they might need. I'm not sure if they're playing this out slower and just trying to trust that they could get a pack difference, or if they're just happy to play this all the way through.
I'm not sure.
Dodge takes a dive. Moss is there for it though, and there's 2 Catalyst players at home, so I'd imagine there's still 3 men hitting somewhere, right?
You'd assume so.
Unless there's just a lot of noise.
Wax
Wax
is
is
in
straight
red
back in.
with the teammate.
Level leveled up. Well done.
Very nice by Wax.
It's a good start for Catalyst.
Look, they do need a gap. They need a gap similar to this. This is a 6k or something like that. But Shock found a gap to walk in. Taipan's taking the advantage of it too. It's a very loose green base. We're not going to quite get in, no.
Yep. So if it goes to a really close
scary.
game like the first one did, it'll be a Spartan win.
It should be a
Ooh,
spot.
Husky gets a denial on Potato there.
Wow, nice shot there.
This is what Catalyst needs to be doing.
Potato one shot in.
Does get shot out.
Living in so many times. Lobo's too low though. Keeps him out. Here's our law number 3. Our law finalist.
Yep.
And there's noise front door as well. Grab the
Catalyst
lap.
looking like they're
It's
back
coming
in
through.
control.
He's tucked
Oh,
low. Yep,
that
Taipan's
put
away.
Taipan.
Does a lap of the base. He's out there at the door. He's gone for a run. He's dead now. Now it's just Husky chasing from that outside front door wall. Back into 7 when
Back
it's
in.
safe, and it's neutral. We're okay. In the meantime, Blue Base has been very, very quiet. Is there any gap finders? No. No, Fuzzy's back inside.
As he's back.
Good discipline. Good time to
Ooh,
recall back.
As we speak,
Oh,
though, there is still someone in the box. It looks
Shock
like
does.
Shock.
Shock does finds the gap.
Peregrine gets denied
Oh,
by
missed the
Taipan.
shot on Taipan. Taipan's home as well for it.
Just fired a little low on Taipan there, I think. He
Yeah,
had the
yeah,
timing
yeah.
right, but the shot didn't hit.
Yeah, Firebirds.
Firebirds to get someone in the
box.
box.
I think it's just Madcan's playing in a very low spot, really.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I think it's just playing really low down there.
Yeah.
I think I did see a Lobo last line as well, so I think
Mm,
he's got his one red base and now Husky's been taken out somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, there he is, backdoor red right now. Trying to find a way in. Moss, wow, wait, was that just like dove across the door from Dodge on the phaser? That was a
I'm
really
not
nice
sure.
shot.
It also could have been just from outside the front door.
Yeah.
Dodge.
Oh my
Ooh.
god, wow, good coverage by Wax. Wax
Beautiful.
walks outside the front panel to
Yep.
try and shoot around it, backdoor and clear it for him.
Yep,
Husky gets a very clean base. Dodge is going to hold him out for a couple more points, and he does need a red as well.
he does.
In the meantime, Lilbo still, I do not trust that he could see. If you are low enough, I reckon you could just sneak under that face, that eyes,
Maybe.
those eyes. That'd be hilarious. But they're trying to find a gap here. Dodge gets thrown out by Taipan, who also would love a red base right now.
Has red dumped? No, they're still there.
Still hanging around for sure. Taipan's going to get almost an uncontested base, just 0 attention on front door. Maybe there was a friendly there.
Yep.
Storm are going to be feeling pretty unconfident now. Potato's going to walk straight in.
They were up to such a good start.
I'm concerned there's no Storm. I don't think there's any reds at red.
Well done.
Yep.
I'm not sure yet. They are literally all 5 of them are Diac right now.
Yep.
This could be pretty scary. I do think.
Catalyst, I think they know they're up on bases and they've gone for the 2-man lock now.
Yeah. They're very comfortable to keep 2 out.
Yep.
Dodge still wants a red base, but I'm not sure if he's going to leave and go to green. Blue, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So red
okay. Another
base.
contested base. Yeah, I think
Nice.
this is.
Well
I think
done.
the Storm aren't here anymore.
Yep. So Catalyst are 3k up. They need 5 more 1,000 points. to win the series.
Yeah, to gap them like that.
Yep.
DKs could be a bit scary. Shot in from the box, and he gets clean.
The shoot was in the box.
Scary.
Yep.
Kerrigan gets
Close
a,
one.
I thought I heard denial, but maybe not. Friends is going to jump in the meantime. Spartans need to jump back into their own base or be cleaning up their reds very, very quickly. Dodge is looking for his last red base as well. Oh no, Grub's there as well. Sorry.
So
Yeah, it's Grub to finish, and then just Dodge needs his red base.
4 minutes has passed. I think blue and red have both dumped.
Yeah. Sort of a base up situation,
Yep.
but Catalyst is doing well to try and offset it.
Yep. Dodge has gotten into
Still
red
gets
still, but still
Straight
needs
back
it.
in with the Mopar pack.
Yep.
Blue destroyed.
And most shots on pretty uncontested. Wax is here, but is not going to be happy about this
Yeah.
swap. They need a bigger gap this game, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to get it. Two-man lock from the two hat-wearing boys.
Red hit.
So if this does turn into a base swap and end at Catalyst base,
Yeah.
Catalyst are going to be very happy if they can get
Yeah.
enough packets
It just
and
needs
the
to end
bases that
soon.
they need.
There's only 2 minutes remaining. They need
Yep.
people to be at their base very, very soon, and then they need to sweep
And they
up
need
off
Storm to
a
get
lot
out of
bases.
blue.
Yeah.
Do
We'll
you think
see.
Storm will stay here the whole time?
Yeah, I'm not sure if someone going to stay or leave. They need to be leaving probably if they're looking for a first place to try and
Yep.
get the score.
Madcans is in the empty red now
Yeah, he has his though.
with
doesn't he?
Fuzzy, I think.
He does.
Fuzzy's there too.
It's Fuzzy the shooter, yeah, and I think Potato's
Potato's there
outside
as well.
front, who also needs to shoot.
Yeah.
So good awareness for
Red hit.
Spartans to find their players and put them in.
Red destroyed.
Looking for where the rest of them are. Taipan's pointing at,
So pretty
Green
close
base.
points. Spartan Catalyst now.
yeah, Bones is going to look for his empty blue base as well. It's almost finishing. It's shock. It's funny how like all the captains like doesn't Dodge still need a red? Dodge
Yep.
still needs his dump.
Blue hit.
Shock also still needs his blue dump. They're just making sure like the rest of the team get through and then
Yeah.
push them out somewhere else and hope they remember their own base.
Yeah.
So they're going to leave, and now it's just Shock who is aware. Perfect. He's the last blue base to finish.
Member leveled up.
I am worried though. It's not Dodge under 7, is it? That is Husky. Yeah, it's the double lefty hold in green,
Red hit.
and they're not going to drop for a while. Wait, what a denial by Wax on the phaser. He doesn't need the base though. Where's
Team
Dodge?
denied.
That's still going to be good for them.
It's still good, but there is only a minute
Madcans is
remaining.
back in.
Red
Yeah, they're going to
hit.
need a lot more points here to try and get in.
Blue hit.
And this fuzzy base is going to put them down a fair bit.
Blue destroyed.
Wax denies
Wax
them
gets
again.
another denial.
Dodge is there for it as well to get the base. Shock finishes his dump base at blue as well. That's less than 2 minutes of this
Beautiful.
base though. Nice
Wax
by
getting his
Dodge.
value there.
There's
Yeah.
a 6 or 5-ish K gap now between Catalyst and Storm.
There's still enough time for one more red base for Fuzzy.
Yeah, the gap between Spartans and Catalyst though,
It is over 8k.
it's over 8,000 by like a very tiny amount.
Not anymore, but it is close.
But it's close, and there could be a blue base up in time. I'm not sure.
Storm is also going to take green right now.
Someone's gonna take
They
green.
will be
Dodge is in
base
blue
up in blue,
base.
I think, but
Oh, this header is there
Header's there.
to take him out of it.
Done.
I'm just not sure. I just don't think they can take blue in time.
Red destroyed.
Shock's there for it as well. Spartan's
Yeah.
getting a base.
getting this
That's
base.
gonna close the gap now to about 5-ish K.
Member
Okay.
Grubs
Well
in.
done.
Spartans need.
There's 4 seconds to the clock.
There's not enough
There's no time here.
Game over.
Wow.
Oh, it was up in the air at the end there.
Yeah, well played. I was scared of the blue base to finish off to
I
make
was
it
scared
much
too.
tighter.
Yeah. So Catalyst won game 1 and game 3.
Yeah,
But-
winning game 1 and game 3, but the gap from game 2 by Spartans.
game where it all happened.
Yeah.
Yep. Catalyst did a weird counter dump. Nothing. Yeah.
Didn't they? I thought there was lots at home for a while.
They were
Unless
a
maybe,
lot of the time.
unless maybe at the end they left, but I thought I saw 2 lefties in green for a very long time.
They were, yeah.
Anyway, they're all going to walk out. And then we're going to have to quieten down if they're in the lobby.
Yeah, that's right.
So listen now quietly for all the scores.
Yeah. All 3 teams played really well.
No, it was a really good
Tom
final.
caught up a little bit.
We've
there,
lost our
so-
camera. Oh, we're back.
Yeah. We won't talk about scores
I don't know
anymore.
what score we're talking about. We can just talk about
Yeah.
people. How they all did.
We can.
I don't know if they haven't been held back as well, so I
No.
know not many. How many turns
yeah.
to go?
Not many terms. No terms in game. Probably no terms out of game if players are coming out. Or maybe it just
Maybe.
doesn't matter anymore. So
It may have been a
the
super
games are being
finals.
played.
I was pretty impressed by how happy everyone was during the finals as well.
Yeah.
Like the banter up on the mez was pretty funny to watch. We have
Yeah.
camera there to see all of that.
People smiling at each other a bit.
Yeah, seeing the little funny little duels, and then
Love to
the
see it.
aftermath of the duel where you're all
Yeah.
talking to each other about it.
And then Mad kind of be like, someone shoot Maz!
literally, someone shoot up and aim high and
Yeah.
get this tag. Yeah, no, lots of teams are doing that a lot of the time. This guy, everyone was very aware of it by the end of the day,
Yep.
or the end of the week, I should say.
So big tag ratio from Husky. Expect to see.
Yeah, I think
Lots
you
of
got
yellow
at
for
least,
Wax.
You got at least twice, maybe all 3 games.
Ooh, Wax gets 5 denials, which makes sense because I think he picked up 4 in like last minute there as well.
Yeah, you got two shots.
2 shots, yeah.
On my hands. Trying to clean up a red.
One on. I think they were both on Fuzzy. Had
That's
7
fine.
shots into reds.
Yeah. Instead of a clean base. They are walking out to the lobby now, so we heard a lot of chatter, a lot of banter.
There could be after games as well that we didn't hear about.
Yeah, true.
So if there were some, the scores could be not what we expect.
Sure. All 3 teams were in it sort of towards the end.
Yep.
It's just gaps by 7 teams earlier on. Perhaps that might shuffle around.
Yep.
Put some scores down to be predicted pretty evenly,
And
pretty
I
confidently.
think we'll be going to a different camera as well to see the front very
We
soon.
might leave you guys pretty shortly. You might get an arena camera of all 3 teams there. And you can see for yourself how happy everyone is or how upset.
Yeah.
or
All
how
the
concerned,
emotions.
How worried. Yeah, exactly. Just trying to hit these final scores.
Yeah.
Why are we so large?
We're huge.
So you guys don't want to see the worm. It's over here. Hey, Bot Frogs, when I watch back the game, there's 2 green bases right here.
Yeah. Well, great commentary, I think. I think we did a great job. You did a great job.
Well, you know,
I
you
did
did a great
alright.
job.
We did a great job.
We did a great job.
Have
It
fun.
wasn't as slow pace as I thought. There was lots of bases.
There was a lot of
games.
action. There was a lot of action. And yeah.
And it was just a matter of calling like the dump and then trying to reason which team is getting the best out of it.
Yeah.
Assuming they play it.
Where they're going and why at which
and
times. Yeah.
Where, like, who's going to get the dump bait? Like,
Yeah.
those sorts of moments where it's you should get a clean, easy final base, and then
Yeah.
some of the play just
And then
flies through.
Wax shows up and 2 shot
you know,
denies
you
his lines.
sit back,
Yeah.
you know you're out for 30 more seconds. Like that sort of moments
It was close. It was close.
are always super, super scary.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for tuning in.
Thanks,
Hope
chat.
you've enjoyed it.
Hello. But I think we are pretty aware of the results. We're waiting to hear and see what might happen out in the foyer.
We'll see you guys on the other side.
And we might be taking out soon. I'm not sure. We're going to get locked out.
I'm not
Locked
sure
out,
what
but
the procedure is.
Change screens around. We also think it was pretty fun. It was pretty good. Being yelled at.
Players are being told to collect their stuff from the briefing room.
Everyone's leaving their
They're all in water bottles and stuff.
For sure. Very well might be actually Chris Johnson. So we should see.
It's looking like it.
We should see a lot of elation
Yeah.
from all their players. I've heard
They did really well.
heard Taipan talk about during other events how important this event was to him
Right.
compared to those events.
Yeah. That's fair.
So I'll be very
Yeah.
impressed to see.
They picked up quite a lot of trophies this comp as well.
What are you doing to me, Brownie? What are you coin? I don't.
Queen check. He's got it. I can see it in his hand.
I'm holding.
You
it
can't
up.
see on stream, but
I'm
he's got it. He
holding it up.
definitely has it.
I really am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ryan.
Stinging around, Ron.
Yeah.
Keen to see you play soon.
I'm available for Oceanics if you want to pay me.
All these scores will go towards ZLTAC performances as well, I think, moving forward.
Yeah, that's true.
It's pretty cool.
Might see Spartan's team at Oceanics.
Yeah, true, actually.
That was done well.
Are we being taken over to a camera somewhere else fully? Yeah. Very shortly. we'll
Very
get there.
shortly. We'll stay here till the end.
Yeah, hang out with us a little bit longer. I'm sure you haven't heard enough of us.
Ask us questions in chat. We'll answer them 100% truthfully.
100%
Anything you
truthfully.
ask, we'll tell you.
Unfiltered
Anything.
questions with Gustus and Zare. Oh no.
Ask us anything.
No, don't be careful what you say in the chat. Watch out.
That is
I've
true.
got controls.
You can get a code of conduct.
I got controls to do stuff.
Yeah.
I have no controls to do anything, but I watch yourself.
Yeah.
But still ask us questions. Say hi.
All right. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. We're going to head off and head outside, see everyone collect their amazing trophy. Oh, well, get told what they've got and then
True.
collect trophies later
See
at
you guys
presents.
next year.
See you guys next year. Hope you all had a good time. See you guys at pre-nats. I don't
Love
think
you.
presentations will be streamed, but
I love you.
the scores will be streamed right now.
love you. Love you.
I love you too.
Love
Okay,
you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, wham. Are we live now? We're all good to go? Are we live and all good to go? Good to go? Yep. All right, I'll start off with the thank yous and everything. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, everybody, can I get your attention, please? Gather around, guys. We'll get this going so we can all get to the presentation dinner. First of all, just before we announce results, can I please, as per usual, have a round of applause for all of our referees, our commentators, ACs, everyone that stuck around to ref. All right, guys, so we'll go game by game. In the first game, Catalyst on blue. Oh, sorry, can I get your team first? Yeah, sorry. That's my bad, guys. Oh, stand over there. Can I get you to sit over there so you don't see the scores? Can I get you to just do over there? Thanks, dude. Actually, no, you're right. I'm going to go stand over here. Yes. Sorry? They have seen the third game, so I will announce the third game scores, which you all know. Catalysts were green, 37,126 points. Storm were red, 34,727 points. Spartans were blue, 33,346 points. Your first game, Catalysts were blue, 39,248. Spartans were red, 38,697. Storm green, 35,736. Second game, Storm were blue, 27,375. Spartans were green, 48,700. Spartans were red. Sorry? Catalysts were red? Apologies. 39,777. So, third place average was 32,613. Second place average was 38,717. And first place average was 40,248. In third place, we have Storm. And as we have done with every event, I'm going to be reading out second place. Can I get a drum roll from the crowd? In second place, Catalyst. Which means your 2025 national champions are Spartans. That's a wrap, everyone. See you at presentation dinner. Boom.